OG do dirty, flipping packs in the back, stuffing the blood, fat sack, jet black Cadillac, stacks in the mattress, cash cow status, walk in the streets, heat up, no crack, blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic, down south, making moves, 808s, hit raw, sip the lean, slow the scene, outlaws on call, counting bills, run the thrills, trap house ball, switches in the air, grandiose alcohol, dirty dope dreams, with the crew so mean, like some movie scene, trap king, royally king, purple haze phase, hazy days, cash in streams, hit the streets, beast mode, blitzy juice schemes, OG do dirty, leaning like the tower, got the power, hour after hour, living fast, mile high, never sour, came up from the grit, dirty money flower, blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic, OG do dirty, leaning like the tower, got the power, hour after hour, living fast, mile high, never sour, came up from the grit, dirty money flower, blood blazing, smoke hazing, OGs in the attic, crispy clean kicks, ain't nothing static, southern nights, trap dreams, raw matic, light it up, inhale the magic, erratic.
What's cracking, my good people. You know what I'm saying? It still say we had a little 53 something seconds left. I just said fuck it. How's everybody doing today? You know what I'm talking about? Welcome to Chilling on the Porch with your boy, OG Do Dirty. You know what I'm talking about? Hope y'all like the new music. That's gonna be the Chilling on the Porch theme song. You come on here on every Saturday. It's gonna be the OG Do Dirty song. We're gonna throw some visuals to it. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? We're trying to get it all together. We're trying to make a production for y'all, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can be entertained on this good Saturday, you know what I'm talking about, and every other Saturday, you know what I'm talking about? Besides that, you know what I'm saying? I'd like to salute to everybody that's in here. We got Famous in here. We got Ron in here. We got Stephen Hall in here. Say, Playboy, I ain't got the bloom in the complies. You know what I'm talking about? That's for Uncle Tom. But appreciate that $2. He said, good evening, folks. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it is. You know what I'm talking about? Hope everybody's day's been going pretty good. Mine's been great. So, you know what I'm saying? We got a couple of things that we're going to go over today. Y'all seen the title of the stream. Is, you know what I'm saying, is the world delusional? I just didn't want to put it on America. We're going to go all over the world. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to talk about it. We might not surf it all, but you know what I'm saying? We're going to go and look at some different points that we're going to get everybody perspective. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be the question for those who's going to come up on the panel today. Besides that, we're just going to be doing a lot of chilling, man, sitting back, watching some good videos, keeping ourselves entertained. For those who's coming in, remember we are simulcasting on my page and on the porch. So if you want to go over to my page, throw a like in there, you know what I'm saying, put a thumbs up in the chat room, you know what I'm saying, show a nigga some love, you know what I'm saying, we ain't doing no tripping because, you know what I'm saying, we don't like no hating over here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't hard to be hating on nobody, nigga. Just show a nigga some love.
You hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga.
We don't understand.
Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
All we doing
nigga.
is getting money.
Show a nigga some love, nigga.
Wabbity dabbity.
Niggas out here don't love.
That's a fact, nigga. Wabbity dabbity, nigga. Show a nigga some love. Go over there and give a nigga some watch hours or something. Don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing but helping out the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? We support those who support me, and I support those who support me. Again, for everybody else who's coming in the building, salute to you, Ron. You know what I'm saying? I'm always coming through showing some love. Another thing, I will be starting an, I guess you want to say a daytime stream here coming up. I'm getting everything set up for it. I'm just trying to figure out what name I want to call it, y'all, and get everything together with it. But I will be doing something during the day because I'm always having at least a good 2.5 hour break from the fields and the things that I do. So I thought to myself, instead of coming in the house, you know what I'm saying, sitting back and just bullshitting, you know what I'm saying, I can just get online, you know what I'm saying, and hop on here and chop it up with you guys. So there's going to be like a break time for me, and I can come on here, smoke a little weed before I have to go back to work for the rest of the day and finish off my daily chores and everything else I got to do. But yeah, we should be starting to show up sometime probably next week during the midday stream. Might do it 3 times, maybe 4 times a week. I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure out a good schedule for y'all. You know what I'm saying? No problem, sir. I will do that right now. Yeah, I'm working on everything, y'all, trying to get these links, figure out how to do all this stuff. I'm trying to have it set up to where all this stuff will be put and already set up for you guys. So by a touch of a button, I can just put that stuff in there, have you guys come straight on over to the spot, check out whatever I'm putting out. That's the OGDoDirty channel. For anybody who's coming in on the porch, if you want to go over there and support your boy, you know what I'm saying, give me some watch hours, give me a thumbs up in the algorithm, leave me a comment or something after the show. You don't got to do it during the show. If you like chilling over here on the porch, that's what we doing. We chilling on the porch. But when the show is over with, if you want to go over there and give me a comment, tell me I had a good show, tell me my show was bad, hey, all that good stuff. If you don't like it, go over there and give me the thumbs down. God damn it, I take that too. You know what I'm saying? Just show me that you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but besides that, man, I think that I'm gonna go ahead and bust off and say, man, I think the world is delusional. You know what I'm saying? And for those who gonna be coming up, I see Mayo in the back, sir. You welcome to come up anytime that you want, sir. I think the world is delusional, man. I think people don't see themselves for what they are, and they hide themselves behind a fake glass or a mirror, and they only project off what they want others to see. And I think it's a big problem for us in the United States, because it don't matter what. Today was a whole day of reckoning for me, because every show I went on to, it seemed like everybody was either arguing about something, crying about something, ashamed about something. And to me, all that is coming back to delusion, because you don't want to know the things that other people see you do. You try to hide the things that you do from other people. And let's just keep it real, man. People nowadays are not upfront. I say I like transparency, but everybody ain't with transparency. Some people got to hide some things because they feel or they know. I'm gonna say that, feel or know that if they say something or do some type of action, that people is going to frown upon them. But you shouldn't be doing the shit in the first place. So, you know, but they say, what's that old saying? What's done in the dark will come to the light. So, you know what I'm saying? Some people gonna have to realize that. How you doing, Mayo? How you doing, my good sir?
What's up, man?
Man, chilling, dog. What's good with your Reza, Khan Shanery? Did you hear the music when it came on?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Did you hear the music when you first? Okay, yeah, man. I had the music playing. I made a song for the OGDoDirty, dog.
Wow. No, I missed it, man. Sorry.
I'm gonna have to let you check it out, man. You let me know what you think about it, because I can go in there and I can edit it and change the words and shit. So you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to make sure it sounds pretty good. So you know what I'm saying. I like to get your thoughts on it whenever you do get a chance to hear it. It's probably gonna be out the stream. I'll let you hear it though. But go ahead.
Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, I can go back and look at it later. once we
Okay.
get past a little bit. Yeah, I think a lot of people they're just they're too embarrassed to admit when they need help. You know,
Oh yeah.
and it causes a lot of stress in their life, and it builds up to the point where it's embarrassing to ask for help. You know,
But should it? Do you think it should be embarrassing to ask for help, or do you think that's just a part of life as us
no,
being humans?
that's part of pride.
Okay, I agree with that.
You know, that's part of your pride.
Yeah, I've been saying a lot of this shit, bro. Just for y'all who didn't go and check out Wrestler Show earlier at 3 o'clock, please go and check it out. He has some good content over there, man. He be spitting that fire over the dog. And he brought up this Steve Wilkos show, man. And they had this dude on there. And then, like I said, I was already making the thumbnail and everything for the show today. And so happily I was watching this as I had just put in is the World Delusional and the mystery movie night. Oh yeah, for those who say I be cheating. Let me go and throw this disclaimer out there. For those who say I be cheating with the movie on the movie night, I took and I did what you guys asked me to do, aka LA, and some more people. I ain't pointing no elbows at nobody. So I want to see if y'all are going to pay attention to this stuff. You gotta go to the description. The hint or the clue to the movie, the genre is always going to be in the description. So for those who don't read, I might need you to call one of your partners and ask him what did he read on my description, so you'll know what type of movie we're going to be watching. I'm still not giving you the name. I'm not giving you the year, but I did break down and give y'all the genre. I didn't want to do it, but I did it for y'all. Just let you know that. So you can still guess the movie. But you got to go look at the descriptions to see where genre the movie is going to be in. What's good with you, Willie D? So with you, Artie? My fault, man. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I had to throw that in there.
Oh no, you're good, man. You're good. You're good.
You know, but yeah, I did.
I was just looking at the description.
You see it on there? Yeah, I tried to do it. I didn't want to go too far. I was going to put the year, but I was like, as soon as I put that year, boy, these niggas going to get it. They too damn smart. Y'all ain't slow over here. I'm going to tell y'all that. We didn't, everybody on the porch and everybody in the chat on the porch, I'm telling y'all got the juice, man. Hold on, John. I got you, brother. I'll send it to you personally too, but I'm gonna put it in what you call it. Oh yeah, for those who want to come up and join the show, you know, it's chilling on the porch with OGDoDirty. Y'all come on up here and chill with me. And I'll be sending it to you, John, just in case if you drop off, I try to make sure I send it to you. I didn't want to. Oh yeah, I was saying y'all in this damn on the porch, y'all too damn smart. So if I give y'all too much shit, by the time we get through doing the show, y'all niggas gonna figure out what movie it is. And I don't like to lose money. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't like to lose it. I'm gonna make it hard as I can. You know what I'm saying? I went searching for this one today. You know, I don't do that. I usually just come off top of the head. But see, y'all put these tricks on me, so I gotta come correct. So I had to go searching today. So I know you ain't gonna find this one, but you got a hint and a clue in the description. So make sure you read that. And you can still I'm tell you, you're gonna be wrong. As I can tell by your clues. That's a fact. It's a fact. That still didn't give you enough, but you know, I thought I did. But yeah, I ain't mean to cut you off, Mayo. But yeah, Mayo, you're right. I just like I say, man, when I've been looking at different people, man, on here all day, man, and every time it came up to something somebody was talking about or something, bro, it just seemed like they was in delusion for some reason, bro. Like they didn't want to see themselves for what they was talking about, bro. And that shit was just, it was just crazy, bro. I was like, I wonder why everybody is like this. So I wanted to talk to people that's gonna come on the panel today, and you know what I'm saying, try to figure this out.
It's hard for people to admit their own failings.
But ain't that something good to do though? Because won't that make you stronger at whatever you're doing?
It is, but it's still a hit to the pride, you know. And some people, let's be honest, pride's the only thing they really got.
What's
Yeah.
up? What's up, Mayo?
What's
What's up,
good?
OG?
What's up,
What's
John?
good with you, John?
Something that delusional stuff. You know what I'm gonna find out?
What's up?
The people who hate to be wrong, Mayo, are the most delusional people in the world. Mayo.
It's the,
I mean, I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying no
it's,
names, Mayo.
or
But
you come up here with the heat today, bro. You know he on hot, bro. You know you gonna get him hot, then you ain't gonna be able to control him. I'm telling you, cause I'm gonna let him. Hey, you chilling on the porch? I'm telling you, I'm gonna let him go, John.
here come another that hate to be wrong. Here go another one right here. I ain't
You
saying no
start.
names, wrestler.
Hey,
I ain't
this
saying no
ain't
names, wrestler.
starting off hot,
Oh,
John. So
I don't have a
start
problem
getting on
being.
your ass. Don't
I
say
don't
nothing.
got
I
a problem
stand
being
in it.
wrong, sir. I don't
No.
got a problem being wrong. See,
Yeah, but
here's the
John,
thing.
you got to prove that somebody's wrong. You can't
That's
just say
correct.
it.
I see.
I know.
I rather be effective rather than to be right.
I'll just give y'all a hard time. I ain't gonna start nothing I can't finish.
So the question to you, John, is since you said that, do you think the world is delusional?
No, actually, I think the world is delusional. I think people don't like facing reality. I was having a conversation with my buddies right before I came up here, and we was talking about he believes that we should have insurance. That it's a right that we should have insurance, health and life insurance. I'm like, no, that's just something you want. It's not something you need. I think that's delusional thing. That's somebody owes you health insurance.
Oh, it is.
So what was your thinking of that? It goes back to self.
Yes.
I can understand that. That's
Nobody,
my
nobody.
You think you're pretty fucking important if you think the world owes you to stay alive.
yeah. That's exactly where I was about to go to. That's crazy.
Yes. I
If you
think,
think you're worth so much to the world that they have an investment in keeping you alive,
Well, so like I said, man, if y'all was
maybe
watching
I'm gonna
wrestling
go
show
deeper. I'm gonna
earlier,
go deeper than that.
look,
My bad. My bad. Okay.
check this out. If you was watching wrestling show earlier, bro, dude that was on there, bro, like I said, I just said one thing. Nigga just need to, if you're gonna come over here, bro, at least come with a goddamn skill set. Don't come here, bro, with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And the stuff that he went over today, bro, even the stuff that he was saying, bro, was just crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? I was laughing the whole time, of course, because I thought the shit was hilarious because the nigga got locked up and shit. But because he lied. But you know, I can't feel sorry for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for people who are here. It really goes for those who are here. Now, I'm not even gonna go. I let Wrestler speak on the part with the immigrants because he had he got better knowledge on that. Like I said, when he look at something, he do something on the show. Believe me, the boy done research on it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't went into it. He ain't just up there talking no fluff. So, but I know one thing: if you're here in America, bro, you got to do better for yourself. You can't be in delusion when you come to the world because I think that's what's killing. What's deleting these younger people, bro, and what's keeping them from, you know what I'm saying, going farther and doing things because, bro, they delusional. They think everything. I think everything that they see on the games and the TV and every, you know what I'm saying, they real life is not, they don't project themselves into real life. I think they
Yeah.
putting the character out here in real life. And that's
oh
what's
yeah,
getting them.
It seems like the people who grow up with help, like with a family, they tend to go out into the world and think that the world owes them the same thing that their parents gave them. And it seems like those who grew up without parents. I'm not saying it's 1% right this way. It's just how it seems like I see this a lot though. And those who grew up without that security blanket go through life really not expecting it. That's just my observation. Now I'm not. I think that's kind of changing though. Now I'm starting to see now that in 2024, even the kids that grew up with that security without that security are seeming to be just as entitled as the people who had parents now. And that's what's weird to me. Like my grandfather grew up saying to me like, always get you a trade. They can't take a trade from you. Meaning that you can always make money. They can't take the ability to make money from you. But we so entitled now that we think that somebody owe us a living, somebody owe us a house, somebody owe us a car, somebody owe us food, somebody owe us health insurance. When I grew up, you ate when you worked.
That makes sense. Wrestling.
Yeah.
Do you think the world is delusional, sir?
I think there are a lot of aspects in the world that are still very salient. But as far as Western culture, because that's really the thing, and I'll even say with technology, we have really cast a big illusion on the world. And I think people who are much older understand that, but these young people, they've been born with technically illusion given to them as what they think is the natural world. That's what I see.
Oh yeah,
It's not fully there
everything
yet.
comes. Oh, right.
Yeah, no, they were born with their eyes closed. Is what I'm basically getting to.
Yeah. Yeah, they think everything's just at the end of a button push, but they know nothing about what happens at the end of that button push on the other side. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I can just go online and order my groceries. But they have no clue on how the groceries even get to the store and the system behind that.
No
So, so the button took away the know-how or how the system worked.
It took away an understanding,
Okay.
or even being even questioning it. You know,
Mayo, would you go? Do you think the button took it away, or you think the parents took it away?
I
So
think
would it
the button
succeed?
did. Because the other thing these kids don't have is an introduction into the job market while they're still young.
Okay.
You know, a lot of my friends in high school, you could work two places where I went to high school. You could work at the supermarket or you could work at McDonald's. And if you worked at the supermarket, you went in either late at night or early in the morning before school and stocked shelves.
Yep.
Everybody knew when the stocks got shelved. It wasn't like some magic thing that happened. You know, little elves came out and restocked the shelves while everybody was at home asleep. But kids seem to believe that shit nowadays. You know, that shit just happens.
Well, we'll think about it like this, and I know you and Russell know more about this, and John do too, because he done had his own business and everything. You know, when I was a manager before, just working at a fast food restaurant, the kids never did get the concept, bro, or a rotation of the product.
Yep.
They never got that. Y'all ever noticed that, bro? Even nowadays, bro. I think, like I told my nephew them, I say, man, just put that back in the refrigerator. He said, yeah. I said, for what? He just looked at me like I was crazy. You ain't even looked at the expiration date, huh? Expiration date? I looked at him like, bro, you know things go bad. you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it just don't sit in there forever. Like you ain't never noticed that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if y'all guys ever experienced that.
I've experienced that, but they also don't know the difference between the expiration date and the before sale
Buy
date.
before date.
Yeah, they don't know the difference.
Best buy date.
They'll throw out good stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, those are things I knew growing up. And it came just from interacting with my parents, you know.
Yep.
And being attached to my food.
Expiration date in ours was just a suggestion.
It is. It literally is. It's a requirement of law. Just like expiration on medicines.
So whether it was bad or not, if it still tasted good, we ate it.
Yeah, but it's a difference, bro. Even the little subtle things, like the nigga asked me what was the dimple on the side of the milk jug was. I say, well, bro, when it puff out like that, that means that the yeast and everything is active and it's basically building pressure inside there. So you need to it's beyond buttermilk.
Yeah.
He didn't understand that. And the crazy part about it is when I say that, so some people didn't even realize it was there, bro. And I'm thinking to myself, like, nigga, we're not in school eating out of a 8-ounce carton of milk, bro. We talk about a whole jug. You should know the jug's been standard like this for years.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't understand like why some people didn't see it or some people didn't even recognize it. And I was like, is it because of, you know what I'm saying, the way? Because some things like I didn't know, like they do this thing on TikTok and YouTube. It's called life hack.
Yeah.
And some things
I hate that word, OG. I hate that.
Yeah, I
saying.
know. I know it. I know, because it's really not. But you know what I mean? It's stuff you didn't know.
It's common sense.
Yeah.
It used to be known as common sense.
And these people think they super smart, but I thought it was some things I have seen was very, very inventive. I didn't know it was even made for that. But I was like, okay, that was kind of smart, but nobody even thought about it. But I just saying that people was in delusion. They were still lost in the sauce.
Oh yeah. Just like I was how old when I found this out? All those folks.
Man. That's beyond
it's like, how did you survive 35 fucking years before all that?
Yeah.
But I think another thing, especially with like food stuff, I honestly don't think most people and most houses sit down and make meals anymore.
No,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not sitting. Everybody's not sitting down to the dinner table at night.
Yeah, there's still people let their kids go and eat in the bedroom and eat wherever they're gonna eat at.
Yeah, but they're not involved in the process of cooking a meal either.
Oh yeah, I get that.
You know.
Yeah, they meal prep is some way different. Like I went to a friend's house and I ate over there. I was like, oh man, I thought that nigga was really in there really cooking. But everything he cooked, bro, was based like already cooked type shit. Like already cooked shit. You just warm it
Pre-sauces
up,
and everything.
Yeah. It wasn't nothing like what we be doing. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go in there and make sure I trim the fat up off of it, get it to serve. You know what I mean? Because I bought a piece of meat that had extra fat on it because I thought, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want that. Like, when I did my brisket that one time, I looked at him, how he did his, and I was wondering, like, bro, he was like, man, why every time I cook this brisket, it come out hard. I was like, well, damn, bro, like, shit, I can't tell you, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have mine shaped a certain way. I like mine trimmed down a little bit. Sometimes I leave more fat on the cap. One piece I take out. Like, I'm so used to because I did try so much shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he didn't know all that. So it's like a new experience to him. So, but yeah, I see that more and more. But yeah, that meal prep shit and already having stuff pre-sauced and already just warm it up. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be the new way of cooking.
It already is.
Oh yeah.
Well,
You know,
I'm
even
about to
a lot of people, a lot of families do these meal services. You know, like the fresh meals and stuff like that. The delivery services.
Oh, they come to the house and
yeah. My wife used that when she went vegan. She signed up for like a couple months just to get a bunch of different vegan recipes and trying them out.
Yeah.
But
so
that was the only reason why that was the only reason why she did it. But for some my son and his,
oh, you good, John? Go ahead. I was just telling Locksmith what's up.
Yeah, but my son and his friends, they rely on them fresh meals, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Hello Fresh. That's it.
Hello Fresh.
I've been watching this dude LES barbecue. I've been watching him and these damn smoked neck bones. It's like a little 4-pack you can buy, nigga, and he'll send that bitch to your house. They freeze dry it. They cook them and do everything they need to do to them. Leave it, put the sauce in the bag, freeze dry that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I guess they put it in one of the little seal bags, and then they freeze that bitch, and they send that hoe to your house. And the only thing you got to do is put it in the microwave. 5 minutes on one side, flip it on the other side. 5 minutes in the microwave, and pull that bitch out and eat and serve.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that shit, they just don't, and they don't understand the systems and processes behind things.
So I was watching some stuff on YouTube, and what made me come up with it because I seen a person talking about narcissists, heard him talking about liars, and I heard him talking about delusion. So I'm gonna let y'all see what I seen before we start going into the videos for the night. And they just some little random bullshit. I got something that CCD sent me a long time ago. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on up there. Salute to my boy for sending me something that was fire. And then I got something else that came out today with somebody in Florida. And then we'll do one of my old favorite shows I used to like watching called Hall of Shame. And we ended off by probably going to the movies, you know what I'm saying? So let me get in here and let y'all see what this dude said real quick. Remember, when YouTube do got a commercial on, I do not have the Witcher so they're laying here, so y'all, you don't know how we do it. You're working with YouTube.
It's an important issue for individuals and for society. You have somebody who has narcissistic pathology, and you find them saying things that don't seem to correspond to reality. The question about lying is if they believe what they're saying, and in that case, it wouldn't be a lie, it would be self-delusion, or if they actually are aware that it's not true, but they're saying it anyway, in which case it would be a lie. And sometimes it's hard to tell. So looking at patients, I'll give you a couple of examples. Woman comes in and I'm doing the evaluation, and I get to the part of the history where I want to know what she does work-wise. So she says, I have a position in a major corporation, but I asked her to let me know specifically what she did. And without naming it, she started describing her work. She said, well, I report to corporate headquarters every morning. I go to the office, I share with my colleagues. We're given a list of potential clients. We call them to see if they're interested in our services. And it dawned on me, she was describing.
What do you think she does for a living, guys?
From the sound of it, some sort of sales or telemarketing.
Yeah, phone sales.
Exactly what I was on. Watch this shit.
Being a telemarketer. So I said, by the way, it was something I wish as a therapist I had not said. I said, oh, you're a telemarketer. And I'm sure in my tone, there was a little bit of a disappointed sound because when she said she had a job with a major corporation, it was kind of inflated. So she got really angry at me and said that I didn't even know how to speak English properly. So here we've got an example where I think to maintain her self-esteem, she had to convince herself that this quote corporate position was more than being a telemarketer, and to just call it by its real name interfered with her sense of grandiosity. And I should have just stuffed well enough known, said that's very interesting, and proceeded to listen to her. So was that a lie? Was that a delusion? I think it's more the latter. Another example is a man in his late 20s came to treatment, actually at the behest of his parents, and he did nothing with his life except play video games and smoke marijuana. But he had the idea that when it was time for him to work, he could just sail into whatever industry he wanted and have a partner position. So these are the kind of things that I don't think are outright lies, but I think they're ways the person kind of kids themselves or deludes themselves into having an image that doesn't correspond to the very impoverished, unproductive life that they're living. Another example.
Now, hearing that, what do you guys think?
I think he needs to be a little bit more blunt with his assertions. But he really said,
I would think.
he said, I pretty much don't want to disagree with him to say that he can get the fuck up off the couch after smoking nothing but weed and playing video games. He can become a partner.
Well, you kind of have to build to that, though. And the way therapy works is They're not supposed to outright tell you. You're supposed to realize it yourself.
Which why I couldn't be a therapist. But
No.
with that first lady, he was right to tell her, "Oh yeah, you just a telemarketer. Don't dance around it. Just tell her what you are."
Well, that's the whole point. If you got to think about it from her perspective. Look, so like I said, I think delusion is all around, bro. Because in her perspective, bro, that the company she's working for, she see it as or the position that she's in, or whatever she got imagined in her head. She sees it something way different than he see it. You know what I'm saying? Now his standard is way different from hers. So the delusion,
it's a little different.
That's
than
what
that,
delusion. That's what
the
delusion
I don't
was
think
said
delusion.
in there.
I don't think
Because he was right. He was right on what he said. It's the person who thinks that they work. Okay, so what do you think it is?
I think it's an outright lie. So for instance, she inflates her title because she uses it behind the status of a large corporation. So let's just say if someone's speaking to me, right, and they say, "Well, what do you do?" And I say, "Well, I work for a large international company that provides services to the customers," and then I say, I work where I receive information from my managers and we reach out to blah blah blah, whatever. If she does work indeed for a large company, she's not lying about that, but she's shielding her lower tier position behind the name of the big company. So she's lying. She's not delusional. She's stating that because she's working for a big company, she's using the perception that her job is more important than what it
But
is.
Resler. But if she lies long enough, she can believe the lie, which would be delusional.
But this is not this was not the conversation of whether she lied long enough. She only lied the time that she's speaking to him.
So which could I'm sorry, let me catch up. Go ahead.
Inflation is not delusion. It can lead to that. But since we know that she's talking to the one individual, she's inflating her title. That doesn't mean because when he called it out, she got upset. She didn't say she had a position and the position wasn't real.
So
he called out.
So when she got upset because he called it out,
correct,
which could be a sign that she's delusional.
No, this is a sign that she's a liar and she got called out on it.
It's
okay, but she got mad because she got caught on a lie, which means she can only get mad if she brought into the lie.
No, she just straight up lied. She didn't lie. She didn't buy into a lie because she inflated her title due to where she works. She did not masquerade as something she's not.
Okay, I see the point you're making. She didn't pretend to be a CEO. She just elaborated to be a telephone operator.
Correct.
Yeah. It's like I'm a facilities engineer.
Right.
I watch Windows.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, and I probably should disagree with, but I think you said, because I think what you're right about, she's not delusional yet, but it could be perceived delusional down the road. She keeps it up, but to me, I want to say that she's already borderline delusional.
No,
I just think
she's a liar.
Go ahead, Mayo.
Yeah, she's just justifying it to herself mostly.
Correct.
Like, I spent all this time in school. I got all these certifications, and this is what I do.
I can understand that.
And she doesn't want to just come out and tell people that she's a telemarketer.
Right.
Because guess what? People fucking hate telemarketers.
Yeah, she would be hiding. Like, it's no different from somebody who's hiding. They're quote telling the truth, but they're definitely skirting everything. They turn around and say, "Hey, hey, John the Baptist." Say, you reach me and you say, "Hey, brother, what you do?" And I'm like, "I'm a rapper." And it's like, "Oh shit." So what you put? No, you put down stuff. Like, I see people all the time. I rap all the time or whatever. And you're sitting there like, "Damn, this motherfucker's a rapper." You don't know. My job is rapping, and me rapping cheeseburgers.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you, CCD.
I'm wrapping meat at the supermarket, putting it in little trays.
Exactly. That's an overinflated and a big lie.
Mayo, sound like you rapping me for real, Mayo.
But to John's point and what Mayo just said, now when she uses everything that she had learned and she tries to apply it to something, which, like you just said, Mayo, you got all these degrees, but then you work for this company, so you eventually. She's already, I give a rest of saying she's lying about that, but I could see where he's saying that she was like, oh, I work for this company, but I'm the COO and I do, you know what I'm saying? That type, then I'll be like, well, yeah, you delusional like a motherfucker. You just really just a telemarketer. You know what I'm saying?
Why I know she's not delusional. Let me tell you exactly why. She's ashamed. She's not delusional. She's a liar.
Yeah.
Now,
Exactly.
Okay. There it is.
Because here's the reason why. When he called her her job, she didn't correct him. She didn't say, oh, yeah, well, I didn't want to say that. She did an ad hominem attack. She attacked him personally.
Okay. So because she attacked him, she's ashamed.
Yes.
And that makes her not and that makes her not delusional. Okay.
Correct. She knows what she's doing.
Let's say
exactly what her position is.
So let's say she's a telemarketer for a Fortune 500 company. Let's say she's the top of the chain of the telemarketers. What's the most you can probably potentially earn?
I don't know. Depends on what kind of. Are you something like back in the days of WorldCom, Telecom, and she was like the manager of that company? She probably could make a decent amount of money.
So I'm trying to go with your theory of just being ashamed, right? Because I think I'm starting to lead to what you're saying now because she called him out. It could be because her earning potential, what she earns, will make her more ashamed too, because she's a telemarketer, probably not making that much money, and so therefore she went on an ad hominem attack.
Well, any company, you gotta think about that, John.
Think about it, John.
Be at the bottom. That's you're not at the top of that company. You know what I mean? So she's trying to inflate that shit, but he caught her in a lie, like you said.
If we had Goldman Sachs, right? And I leave because really she's mentioning her title, she's mentioning her job description in a way to keep it vague. So if I turn around and say I work at Goldman Sachs, my job is to safeguard personnel by looking at compliance, and I follow standards to make sure that OSHA and everything else reads out. You'd be like, damn, this is probably some big compliance specialist, whatever, and I'm just a security guard.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'm lying, saying, yeah, the building can't really run without me. You're just a security guard, sir. You don't make any changes.
Yeah. I supply security standards and protocols that ensure a safe work environment.
It's good with your Easy. It's good with your Supernova. So we're gonna play a little bit more. Like I said, we're gonna play the whole movie. I mean, the whole video. My fault, Mayo.
But John.
Yeah.
Are you driving right now?
No, I'm not. I'm
okay, close your eyes and picture a telemarketer.
Okay.
That's why she's embarrassed.
I can't.
So what I saw is somebody sit on the couch eating bonbons weighing 400 pounds.
Or some Indian dude sitting in a smoky call center with 1,000 other dudes in India somewhere.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
No.
Because you know a lot of telemarketers now are working from home now, or like you said, with India. You're right. So yeah.
All right, y'all. So we got probably like I think it was 3 more minutes, and then I was gonna end it because he gonna end up going to a conversation with her, and she got some problems, and we ain't trying to go deep into her problems. I'll let y'all do that on your own time. If y'all really want to know what else they talk about, I would drop the link if you guys want me to. But if not, we're just gonna play this little part that I'm gonna play, then we'll move on to the next video.
Example: young woman comes in 4 years out of college, having done nothing with her life, no work, no meaningful activities supported by her dad. And as I'm doing the evaluation, I say, most people at some point think about some kind of work, some kind of career. She looked at me like I was an idiot for even asking. And she said, well, of course I've thought about that. When it's time to me to get a job, I'm going to become the head of a major movie studio in Hollywood. Now, we all know you don't just walk in and become the head of a major movie studio. Was it a lie? Was it deluding herself? Probably the latter. So these are patients where they seem to need to give themselves a version that's not true, but that they don't knowingly profess as an untruth. They talk themselves into it, sort of. Occasionally, these self-delusions are to the extent that we wonder if the person is psychotic, that they've kind of lost touch with reality in a more general way. And the difference is if what seems delusional is only limited to their self-narrative, but if in interactions with other people in the world they seem more or less appropriate, but the situation is such that their interactions with the outside world are almost always going to be superficial. Because if you get close to somebody, you begin to befriend somebody, and you say to them, I'm not working now, but I'm going to be the head of a major movie studio. And they say, oh, well, have you done film studies? As soon as the other person begins to ask other perfectly appropriate questions that challenge your narrative, you, the narcissistic person, is going to say, oh, well, I don't need this. That's very aggressive. Why should I tolerate this aggression? I may have said it before, but for the narcissist, reality is an aggression.
Yeah.
And that's where I was done with this video before him and old girl start going into their witcher color. But I want y'all to understand something. I'm going to ask these guys on the panel. So I took this scenario because, like I said, I heard that plenty of times with some people. That's how some young folks think. I didn't seen and met, and I didn't hear them say some weird shit like that. But the craziest thing I related that to is YouTube. We have a lot of people, and I've seen a different lot of people. I've seen maybe 3 or 4 people talking about it. People think just getting on the internet and doing what you do and making it happen is you're going to be. They don't know the steps. So when I look at different businesses, like you starting up a business, just say you're going to do a t-shirt business. You can't think that just because you got an idea of you're going to start a t-shirt business that you're going to be on the walkways on the galas and shit like that with the big, you know what I'm saying? You got to put in work to get to there. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is just not like you just ain't, that magic button is not there for you to say, I'm going to do this and then just jump way over to the other side and you there already.
Everybody can't be FUBU, huh?
Well, FUBU didn't even do that, sir.
Yeah, I know. What? Yeah, you're right. They didn't push it, but they did it.
I haven't. I can't think of. So the question I was going to ask you guys: what are some things that you guys know that just had a beginning with no middle and just came to it just was the biggest thing ever?
Damn. I would say the 2000s era of the internet. For most people. Not for the people that built it, but most people's introduction to it.
Hold on. What about your Paris Hiltons and your other girls? What's those sisters out of Jersey?
Nicole Richie. Who's that? Yeah, the Olsen twins.
Well, the Olsen twins could work here. They could work here for babies.
Yeah.
I got Kingdom Minded with the $10 super chat over there on the porch. She said, I heard about Hawk, Tia girl. She's internet famous. She's delusional for being confident. Many doors were open for her. She quit her job. Thanks.
Yeah.
Look, so first of all, I don't even know who that is.
So I did a short on her. She was on a show, like the guys who randomly talk to girls in the street. So he was asking the question to her, like basically, name me something that basically drive a man crazy, blah blah blah. And she said basically all you gotta do is hawk to her, like spit on that thing. She was out with her friends, they were having a good time or whatever. She had no idea she was gonna blow up. She wasn't purposely trying to be crazy. But for some reason, the internet went on a firestorm and started making her viral, and they started looking for her. They just didn't leave it alone. She didn't just become a regular meme. Like they went looking for her to the point where she had to quit her job.
Oh yeah.
And that's the problem with not even clout. Just the problem with people who want to. It's not like she wanted to be internet famous. She didn't ask for it, But because people was going crazy, they went looking for her. And when eventually they found her, she had to quit her job. Now, I'm probably saying quit very loosely. We don't know. She probably was considered a liability because so many people was probably finding her at work. So she probably had to quit.
Yeah. I put the post to the original video in the back, OG, and I'll see if I can get you a timeline
To be honest
for the
with you,
part she's
based
famous
on
for.
to be honest with you, based on how everything went, I would say that she's more of a victim than anything else.
Yeah, I was thinking as you was talking about her. Like, who want to be famous for that?
705. Yeah, 705.
Yeah, she's a victim more than anything else. And I would say this, OG, to go to your point, she's a victim of the delusion of people who went viral. Of people who all wanted to make her more than what she was. She's a victim
But
of them.
I was with you until you said she was a victim. Help me explain.
Yes.
Help me explain why she's a victim, though.
Okay, so cool. Here's a good example, John. If you and I are having a conversation, right? Let's just say we're on a show, right? Like we are now. Let's say it's a very popular show, like a very big show, maybe got tens of thousands of people, and you and I are having a rather deep or argumentative conversation about whatever, right? And for whatever reason, you say something, maybe you misspoke or whatever, but the internet went on a firestorm to make you look like a bad person. And it really wasn't intended to be that way, to the point where your job has to call you and say, quite frankly, you're a liability right now.
You're a victim. Okay, I see. Okay, I agree. I see your point. I agree.
It had nothing to do with you personally. It's the internet that came for you.
So I guess the reason why I struggle, I see your point that you make. I think the reason why I struggle with it is because he made a decision to do that in public. Matter of fact, in public and on the internet.
The only way I would have saw this being a problem and I would not have labeled her a victim, John, is if because she did this thing, we hear that her boyfriend left her. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
But that's not what we heard.
Yeah.
She pretty much had to leave her job because she could have been harassed at her job because of how everything went. Yeah. Because we see things all the time with plenty of people who are online all the time. We don't hear about people on a firestorm losing their job for being on a camera. She was on a firestorm because she went viral, and we can't even explain why she got viral. She didn't say anything crazy.
Well, because this generation is perverted. She said "hop to it." That was
okay. Wait a minute, John. Wait a minute. Before we keep on going, let's just go ahead and look. Mayo put it in the back. I scrolled forward. I found when they first showed them two on here. They had other people before them. Some blonde heads and all that, but these are the two. So we're gonna check it out and we can talk about it. Hey, the thing is, I don't see why people see it like that, but hey, we're gonna see.
Get drunk like we're doing right now.
Y'all get over a breakup right now?
The only way to get over one is get under another. Amen.
So you got a side piece.
Maybe I got 3. Maybe I got 7.
How many is on your roster?
There's only one I want, but till he's serious, I'm a boo.
So how many you got on your roster right now?
Maybe 4. She said 1.
Maybe 4. How many you got on your roster?
None.
You trying to add one to it?
Is it a bad division?
Yeah, you trying to add one more to it? Yeah, that's me.
Maybe, I don't know.
So I can get your number?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. There you go.
You got it? There you go.
I got one more. I got one more for you.
Questions. Like, you gotta make it good.
Leave a message to your last.
The new age generation, y'all. Damn, y'all, my shit skipping like a motherfucker. Hey, I'm sorry about that. I ain't got no control over, my
you want me to take it? You want me to take it? I can do it for you.
Yeah, you don't mind, brother.
No, I don't mind, man.
It's at 8:02. My shit skipping like a motherfucker.
Damn.
See, I would say, as far as like a victim, that Nick Sandman kid would be more of a victim of this. Because he literally did nothing wrong. He didn't say a word. He was literally just standing there when this dude walked up to him.
Right. Give me a second here.
Sorry about that, people. I didn't know it was moving that bad. I knew it was moving bad, but I didn't know it was moving that bad. Man, y'all stuck in there with me, boy. Y'all some troopers.
All right.
So that shit was terrible.
Leave Leave a message to your last body.
My last body.
Yeah.
I miss you. Come back.
You miss him.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're doing his little thing.
Yeah.
What's your type?
Like me. Like me, but a boy version, pretty much.
Explain.
I can. Go ahead.
You leave a message to your last. Leave a message to your last body.
I love you, Pookie, forever.
They must have been doing the right thing.
What can I say?
Okay.
Make the cobwebs off this thing. Are you posting this, bro?
Oh, she wasn't a victim now. She's not a victim.
She'll be back. Like, I don't know how to answer those. Like, my type, I don't have a type.
Do you know what? Do you know what makes you wifey material?
Me, wifey?
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Explain. What's everything?
I'm loyal. This is my wife. What makes me wifey material?
What makes her wifey material?
That fat you got.
Hurry up, turn around. Let me see.
You're fucking lying. No, she gotta go. Go ahead, give us no, man.
Can we have a 360? Can you give us a 360?
It's flat out, girl.
Nothing but back and
You
legs.
gotta get it spicy.
Hey, Resler, she's not a victim.
Well, let her keep on going. We ain't done with it yet.
Yeah, we'll cover that. We'll cover that.
What's one move in bed that make a man go crazy every time?
One what?
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time? That you do.
That I do.
Yeah. That makes a man go crazy every time.
Does not reply. In bed, Haley. Oh. This is for her. What? You know how to answer this. You got it.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
And that one line, not anything she said beforehand or even afterward, that one line made her internet famous.
And make that make sense.
Because there's so many people, John, that didn't go back to look at the video like we just did. All they see is memes all over the place, videos, shorts all over the place about one little line.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. You're right. That's the one line that made her internet famous.
So if you saw that one little line with nothing else before and afterwards, she wouldn't be looked at as a victim for everybody pretty much chasing her down.
Yeah. 50 years from now on TMZ.
If you made me stick to this one line, then I got to ask you a question. She would not. Yeah, she's a victim. But if you made me use everything in context, this was a train wreck happening.
I saw two girls who were having fun because I saw the whole video beforehand. I saw this video before because when I put out my shirt, I was like, why is she so internet famous? But when I saw how everybody was looking at that whole just hot tour, they made songs, John. They made songs.
Yeah. I think though the behavior before that,
but nobody
is already.
But so many people don't know that behavior. And again,
I think a lot of people know that behavior.
Having fun.
I think a lot of people know that behavior, but they think they make it minuscule. I think that behavior is more serious than what most people make it today.
How?
Because you did the same type of shit, John.
Exactly.
Yeah. And think about how many times on here it makes me pause a lot too.
Yeah, but John, the difference is nobody was taking pictures and videos of us doing it.
Oh yeah, a lot of times the reason why I won't say certain stuff on YouTube is because I know that what just happened to her can happen.
But it's so John, I would say if she went famous because the guy who's interviewing her maybe pushed it. He didn't. Other people just saw it and ran with it.
I'm telling you. Okay, so I get the point that you're making, Resner.
The original content creator is not even the one responsible for it.
No, what I'm saying is she's responsible for the words that she put out there. And the words that she said, and the words that she said prior to that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
But everywhere you go, you're responsible for the words that you say.
Correct.
Where people choose to glorify you or highlight you in a negative way, you have no control over. You could have been preaching the gospel. If they want to come with you in a firestorm, Are you a victim or not?
They can take any 3 words you said, put them together, and make you look like an asshole.
I don't disagree with y'all. Saying we know how that happens all the time, and I don't. And if I was preaching the gospel, and someone took what I said and misconstrued it, then I could live with that because I know what I did and what I said. In this situation, whenever I speak recklessly on YouTube, which I try not to do, because I know that it can be used against me. And I try my best not to do it. I'm not saying I'm perfect at doing it, but when it happens, try not to do it. And she was a train wreck from the beginning. She was loose with her lips. I know how that sounded. somebody can clip that. But either way, though, she was loose with the conversation that she was having.
I'm gonna take those words and I'm gonna make a viral video. She was loose with her lips, John.
Well, she really was. Either way it goes, she was loose with her lips. But she was loose with the conversation that she was having. And so therefore it's not surprising what happened to her. It's not surprising to me. I don't think women should behave this way. But call me old school, call me conservative, because I'm not progressive. I know it.
I don't think conservative values had anything to do with her being blown up. Again, we've heard people say more reckless shit. We've said people say hateful shit. They haven't gone viral.
So I guess the question would be then, should we censor ourselves on YouTube or not? Is that a right question? Is that a good question or is that a bad question?
No, it's not a bad question. It's not a good question. It's not a bad question. It's a neutral question. But the
worst day of your life,
right,
could be captured by some stranger at the grocery store.
Correct.
With no fucking context.
Correct. I've actually been in a situation where it was taken out of context and I looked terrible in that situation. I know exactly what you're talking about. And the only saving fact that I have in that situation is know that I know what happened. Because you're right, it is, which is one of the reasons why I try. I'm like, it's kind of hard to predict and protect yourself in every situation, but you try to avoid them as much as possible. Because you're right, that's something that we say on YouTube, that we say on this. Sometimes I get relaxed, and I try not to get too relaxed because I don't want everything to come out.
Well, part of the issue of just being, the issue of being on YouTube, and this is what you want to call it for people who are just the bold versus those who are just looking for a moment, right? You can't determine the psychopaths that can possibly be out there on the internet.
Correct.
So when you get out there, even if you're having a good faith conversation, even if what you said was so clear cut that pretty much
they can twist it,
anyone can hear, someone else can take that and misconstrue it. This is why we say all the time, hey, this is why when people went viral and people got hated on the internet, they say you only saw clips, you didn't see the whole context. But that's all it takes.
Correct. You're right. I can argue with you when you're right, because you're right. I just know that how dangerous it is. I can't disagree with you.
Right. So the question becomes, all you hear is all you got to do is hop to that thing. You know what I mean? You didn't get any context before or afterwards. And it's a firestorm to the point where people say, do you know who this girl is? Can you find her? They found people who look like her. And she's like, I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. To the point where they did find her. And she's like, I have to quit my job because they're blowing up my job.
Do you think they took what she said out of context though, just on that little clip? Because all I saw was the little clip. I ain't seen anything before the clip until today, just now.
And there's millions of other people who didn't as well.
So my question to you is though, did they take her sound effect out of context though?
If you saw all the memes that I saw, they didn't take it out of context, but they made her famous. It's not like John, it's not like she is an influencer. It's not like she's an actress who's looking for fame. It just happened to her.
Yeah, the only context you can take from that is what it's meant.
Correct. So I'm sorry, go ahead. My bad, Mayo. Go ahead.
The thing is the context of the situation it happened around, which is a drunken street interview to be funny.
which
Which is
plenty of people
why,
do.
Mayo. Which is why I don't know. Okay, so maybe I'm thinking a little bit different on this one. My wife and I have a rule, and I made sure that she understood this from a long time ago. He never drinks in public without me.
Sir, this is not your wife, and she's allowed to have fun with friends in the
Sure, okay,
public.
so let me say this. So let me say this again. My daughter understands the same context.
She's not your daughter, though. We're talking about in general for people out
Correct.
there.
Okay, I get you. I get what you're saying, right? And I'm not. So the point you're making is that she's a grown woman. She can do what she wants to.
The point I'm making is that this could happen to anyone.
Correct.
It could
Which
happen
why
to
I'm
your
saying.
daughter,
Which,
John.
It could
Go ahead,
happen.
I'm sorry,
Although
which
saying
Mayo?
something completely innocent.
Say it again, Mayo. I'm sorry, I stepped over. Say it again, Mayo.
This could happen to your daughter if she says something completely innocent, not
Whether
involving
she was
sex
drinking or not.
whatsoever.
Because then what you're going to have to say, John, is that not about her going out and drinking. You're saying don't go outside at all, and especially don't talk to anyone because everybody has camera phones.
So
Yeah.
you okay? So the point I made earlier, I'm gonna go back to it because I think I want to make sure that I've made clear. You're responsible for every action that you do in public. Now
Are
you're
you?
correct. And so Mayo, I mean, Ruslan, what you're right about though is, and I understand someone can take what you do out of context and misrepresent you. Happens all the time. I get it, but you're still responsible.
Take your
You responsible for going internet famous?
I'm sorry. What did I just say?
Is she responsible for becoming internet famous?
She's responsible for the words. She's responsible for the words came out of her mouth. She's not responsible for people blowing it up.
Thank you, because there's a matter of attention and intention. She was having fun and being and paying and doing her things as far as talking with this guy for attention. Because it's not like he
Okay,
just
so
randomly walk up. He literally walks up to people and asks them questions. You know, you've seen this type of people walk up and do that. They're
yeah,
having a good
but
time.
I think the point that's been overlooked though is it's like yes, you have the right to have fun, right? But then you have to ask yourself, is this really fun?
Yes, bro.
Yes.
So look, so
I mean,
Okay.
we did the same shit,
look,
John.
Like
yeah,
kids
so
and people been doing this for generations.
everybody is different. It's a reason why old girl back here, well, she ain't got no back either, standing next to this chubby dude. None of them. It's a reason why none of them is coming over there talking to them, because they're doing what you're saying. They're reserving themselves, bro, not to even be on that camera, not to even be answering these questions. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. She gonna say what the fuck she want to say, and let her say it, bro. She out there, she got her own mind and everything. I'm just to the point, bro, where they like her job and all that shit, bro. Like, come on, man. I understand that they made you famous, but why did she quit her job?
Her livelihood. Because why? I'll even put it out there. In terms of a business, it doesn't look good when you're getting the negative amount of attention. Again, her job wouldn't even know anything. She still could have kept her job. But because she became internet famous, she's looked at a certain way. She's no longer she's no longer the positive image for that company.
Yeah, but she quit by choice.
Oh, again,
they did a whole interview on Daily Mail with her.
Okay, because she could have quit by choice also, because depending on whatever job she had, people could be showing up to the job. You don't know what crazies are out there.
Oh yeah.
I get you on that part, but yeah,
she worked in a factory that made springs for mattresses.
Oh shit!
I
didn't know that.
Yeah, but you got a regular job. Come on, man.
Yeah,
she had a regular job that she had to quit. Who knows how many people are standing outside?
No, she didn't have to. She chose to.
She chose.
That's what she chose to.
Why did she choose to quit, Mayo?
She's gonna be internet rich.
Okay.
That's where I was about to get to. Yeah, I'm thinking she's trying to be internet
I'll find
rich.
the interview and we can play it so you understand.
Yeah,
wow. So she chose to quit because she thought she's gonna be rich off of this.
Yes.
Well, I mean, she gonna get a little bit of something if she play her cards right and do the right things. I mean, but that's still you're gonna lose on that. You're not going to get as much as you think you're going to get, because you got to get.
This had been the old days before we really started having all the social media, and say it was just like ET Entertainment Tonight. That's what it was. The ET. I would have said she's delusional if she thinks she can get something off of this. But being that it's the kind of social environment we have now, I don't see her being delusional. I see her being risky, but I don't see she's being delusional for taking advantage of an opportunity. I think she's risking too much.
Yeah, interviews in the back. That's what you want to play it.
Yeah, I think the part I'm uncomfortable with, and I think it's because I don't know, maybe I don't know. The part I'm uncomfortable with is I have a hard time seeing young women talk like this. I really do.
Well, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
This is how motherfuckers see because what you're not looking at. This is a person in reality, bro. This is real, bro. This is real life. Like I don't want to hear all that fake stuff, and that's the reason why when I come on YouTube and people be talking about these talking points, that shit don't mix with me, bro. Because I see differently, bro. This is a small club scene, bro. This is not even the real deal Holyfield, fam. Even when I tell you,
people don't get vulgar.
That's downtown Nashville. That's downtown Nashville.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm saying. You talking about Nashville. Bro. You go to California, bro. Go to Florida. Go to ATL. Come down here to Texas. Yeah,
why you think I avoid big cities? Why you think I avoid big cities though? Why you think I try to avoid that?
I get what you're saying, but I don't like how they pushed it. And if they did, well, like I said, everybody gonna like what they gonna like, bro. If they think this is something, I have no problem with it. But my whole thing is like it's been others that have said some crazy shit like that, and the same thing. So I don't get why this shit is where it is.
And that was the whole point I put in the short. I was like, is this your queen? Like, I can't believe this is even freaking something. People have said so much worse. So much worse.
It's crazy.
Wait, but she's got a combination, right? Well, she's got the combination. She's cute.
OG, you got.
She really ain't though.
OG, you got.
She's average. She's probably about a 6 or a 7, maybe. At 7, and maybe 7 on a good day, maybe 7.
And I didn't say hot.
One Night Kingdom with the 199. Hold on, real quick, y'all. She's cute. It was random. But if she was black, man, that's the whole point. Like I said, I didn't already seen these type of videos, and that was the next point. I wanted to see what she was going to say, because what you're talking about has already been done. It's already been. I'm talking about. But what we look at is everybody pass up that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the black, and we put that on, oh, that's debauchery and that's hoism and all this other shit. But she's just so innocent, and she's about to get rich and all this other stuff. That don't make no sense, bro, when she's doing the same motherfucking thing. Like I've been saying for the longest, it's what all the motherfuckers do. And when I mean all that's not talking about the ones who go to church, the ones who got a family, the ones who's taking care of business. I'm talking about the ones who's out here doing dumb shit. They all fit in the same category. And you know what they do? They all got the same fucking mind.
Oh yeah, but you know, there's an old saying: a cook in the kitchen, a maid in the parlor, and a whore in the bedroom.
Yeah, that's
you don't want your whore in the kitchen. You don't want your whore in the parlor.
Strictly to the
There's
bedroom.
nothing wrong with a whore, but a whore's got her place, and a her place to be a whore.
She got to know how to control that hoe.
Yep.
Go ahead, Reza.
3 awesome things that have changed my life so far since all this has happened. Number 1, I got over my stage fright. I sang in front of 80,000 people with Zach Bryan the other night, and I cannot sing for but I did it anyway. Number 2, I quit my job at the spring factory, and so I don't have to eat Taco Bell all the time, but I'm still going to do it anyways. Number 3, I actually have to get ready more than 1 time out of the week now. I'm not allowed to look like Adam Sandler anymore. Well, it's not all delightful. Here are 3 things that have not been so great here lately. Number 1, I have to convince my papa not to shoot the paparazzi outside of.
Say what?
You're 5 or 6. I take that 7 back. She a 6 made up.
That's a different standard, sir. It's a different standard. You talking about something way different.
Yeah. Because guess what?
Which time was her? He can let us know.
He's gonna teach us God. He's gonna teach us the goddess.
But you know what? She's also appropriate weight for her height, which is 10% of women nowadays.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she's a 10.
Are you lower the standard because she's in shape?
No, I would. It's probably in her small little town. She probably would be a 10. She's not by city standards. She's not by
No, no,
glamour standards.
no,
Well, we got to stop this cap.
no. But she's
We have
already
to stop it.
already in the 80th percentile just for being within her weight.
Boy, say,
I hear what you're saying, Mayo, but it's
y'all
my
just
bad. Go ahead, brother.
man say. But look, first of all, now that was OG. Look, y'all, we went through this the other day. Now I told y'all, I'm looking at the aesthetic. She got a cute face. The body is not all the way there. She got a regular old body. It's nothing tight about it, nothing right about it. Your hair is long. Okay, I give you that. So yeah,
Depends on what you
give
personally
you a
like,
10.
OG.
Well, no, because
it depends on what you personally like. Cause there are lots of chicks. Like if she looks like a lot of chicks that I've even seen that come from the West, and they get snatched up. They got the cowgirl hat on, like the woman up here in this corner.
I get it.
Thumbnail,
I
and
get
they
it.
snatched up.
I get it, bro. But we putting her at a 10, bro, nigga. Like she's just
Well,
the Simpson type body or some shit, bro. No, it ain't even nowhere. They got back and leg.
Since you're gonna be stuck on that number, let me just pull that back because 10s don't exist.
Okay,
That make you feel
I
better?
can agree with that.
She's not a 9 or 8 either. She's not a 9 or 8.
Again, to baby you who's already married and already invested,
yeah, that's right. That's
and maybe
right.
not to
You
OG
right about
who's
that,
not
John.
interested in the light complexion. I'm telling you, girls like
Well,
that do get snatched up.
But see, you taking that the wrong way because that OG ain't never said he wouldn't do nothing. The
No, I
motherfucker
didn't
is
say
the
you
type.
would, but I
Because
heard
okay,
you
I was about to say because I was about to say. I mean, that's nigga right there. That's American nigga. I'm just telling you. You said what she said. She said hot
And
tooey.
OG,
American nigga.
she gonna hot tooey spit on that thing.
That's a fact. You hear me? That's what she said. So
That's
bro, when you talk
attractive.
about stuff like
That's
that, it's
attractive.
No, she is attractive. She is attractive. I give her a 6. I'm not pushing 7.
This thing crazy. Hey, John, crazy.
So first of all, she doing hot too. She doing hot too in public, so she can't be a 7.
Well, that's not true. But that's just your personal standard, sir.
It is. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. That's my personal standard.
Now, I don't think most men would agree with that assessment.
For real, I'm with Russell on that. You true.
Hey, I'm better than most men though, so I don't know what we're doing here.
And that's also a goddamn lie.
Yeah,
no.
That's cool too. Hey, we ain't even about to go there. We ain't about to go there.
If y'all don't agree with me,
I'm about to start dropping y'all niggas, bro.
If y'all don't agree with me, y'all delusional.
But say you bullshit, nigga. Don't play, nigga. I'm telling you, bro. I ain't them, dog. We gonna go rock through this bullshit. Because look, because I got something, Gary. I'm gonna send something in the back for rest of the play, and we're gonna see the difference. But it's gonna be kind of the same. But go ahead.
Here lately. Number 1, I have to convince my pawpaw not to shoot the paparazzi outside of our house every day because they've been camped out here for like 2 weeks. Number 2, stop asking me for the link in bio for my OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans, and there will never be an OnlyFans. I just make funny jokes. That's all.
Does that change your perception a little bit, John the Baptist? Huh?
All I do.
No, it don't.
And number 3, I'm tired of the imposters and all the fake accounts. I don't have any kind of social media just yet besides Snapchat. But when I have the rest of it, you guys will be the first to know when I launch it. And by the way, there's one more thing that's really pissing me off. Any of you selling or purchasing merchandise online, it's not from me. It's not approved by me, and it's counterfeit. And I'm not making a damn dime off of any of it. But I just hired a manager. And I hired an attorney, so we're coming for you. But don't worry, I'm launching my merch store very soon, and you'll be the first to know to get your official Hawk Tour merch from me.
So she's advertising debauchery.
By the time that comes out, it won't even matter. Her thing will be done. It'll be done.
Yeah,
it dried up already. It'll be that dried up tour.
But she'll make money off the lawsuits though.
Yeah.
But first of all, they got to find the motherfuckers that ain't scamming the market though, Mayo. Because there's gonna be only certain people that she's gonna be able to really get some money from, especially if they don't find it.
Go on YouTube Marketplace right now. And guess what? YouTube get a subpoena. They're gonna send the info.
Oh yeah, they will. They absolutely will.
So, rest, I just put one in the back. You could start it at 251. I don't want to see the rest of it. We're going through the whole thing. But
So I'm the only one on the panel right now that think that has a problem with that girl what she did.
Yeah, bro. And then look, she told how many people she had on the roster and everything. Stuff I've been telling everybody about, because y'all believe that it's some type of anomaly, a unicorn out here that just don't do nothing in the streets and just so save and nah, bro.
I don't believe that.
No
I don't know about that.
No, I don't believe no, OG. Okay, I don't believe what you just said. I'm not that naive. What I'm saying is, don't talk about it.
Why not?
Yeah, but John, she didn't grow up with the same fucking limitations as we did.
Right. It's a different culture, sir.
Socially or otherwise. We barely had sex ed in school, John.
Yeah.
Barely.
I get it.
They practically had none.
Yeah, believe me, I bet you her papa ain't hitting her across the room because she done said some crazy ass shit like that. Back in his day, shit, he couldn't do none of this shit.
Yeah, but his papa knows his grandma just like her.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So that's the thing about it, right? So I'm gonna shut up. But go ahead, yeah.
This is Gary Owen making. This is
Say
Gary
what,
Owens making a joke. This is gonna be Gary Owens making a joke about a superhead.
Not superhead. Oh, he want Corinne after.
Yeah.
All right.
A superhead. The dick's right here, right? She didn't start sucking immediately. No, she went away from the dick, cocked her whole body like an anaconda, like a snake about to attack. Like she went away from it, just sick. And then she spit on it. She spit on Mr. Marcus's dick.
Not Mr.
I swear
Marcus.
to God, I have seen this tape about 1,000 times, right? I have yet to see the spit come out of her mouth. That shit just shut across the room out of nowhere. Just tick spits on the dick. Tick spits on the dick. Tick spits on the dick. Now spits on the dick, finally, right? Then she finally starts sucking it. Oh my God. And as she was sucking it, she put both hands on it and started moving her hands in a counterclockwise motion like this. It looked like the girl was grinding pepper. Just.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, fuck a blowjob. I want a girl that can grind some pepper, goddammit. I swear to God, I saw this tape. I can't go to Olive Garden anymore. I can't, man. Would you like fresh ground pepper on your salad? Would I?
Yeah.
That's what you got to do, ladies. You got to grind the pepper, okay?
And then a little freshly cracked black pepper.
That nigga's out of line for that shit.
Just kind of browns everything out.
They out of line for that shit.
Hey, if his dick ain't that big, just a telescope. Bring that little dick into focus. Hey, you guys, we got a lot of comics. Enjoy the rest of the show. I just came to mess around.
We just heard this crazy, and this is a comedian that came up with a joke. You know what I'm saying? A bit, something that he makes money up off of. And this is a person that just said something that they pushed forward. And I'm glad she didn't say she was going to go be a comedian or anything like that, because her material wasn't good enough to be something like what you just seen.
If you say stuff like "hot 2" all the time, she would have to be funny. People just she'd go viral anyway.
But you know what? This will get her the shot on stage that she normally wouldn't get.
Yeah.
And give her a shot already.
Yeah, exactly. Shot her, you see what that hot 2 he talking about. And if she don't do that, then what's she gonna do? Because that's something that just went viral. It wasn't a whole thing. It wasn't a whole bit. It was just one little word, like Reza said. That one little part. Because if the whole thing would have went viral, you would have been seeing that thing posted over everything, going over that whole part that we just showed on the beginning of the show. So you got to think about that. That's just a little bit of part. But hey, more power to it. She can get money up off of Hot Tui and have a long lasting career going around the world talking about Hot Tui. And niggas gonna pay her just to say Hot Tui and sell merchandise. Hey, that's a good life.
Yep. I mean, Paris Hilton got famous for less.
I don't know about long lasting, but
hey, I'm just saying, can you see at 60 talking about I was still out here talking about Hot Tui?
How many people wouldn't give half their arm for that chance at fame?
No,
Oh, that sounds so weird.
it doesn't, sir. You're a man. You know men. Come on. Come on.
There are literally people that think people in Hollywood are like eating
God.
babies and selling their souls to be famous.
Yeah, that's what sounds
All you
weird to
got to
me.
do is say Hawk Tui.
People will do so much just to be seen. Just to be seen with celebrities because they think it will elevate their own status.
Yep.
That's the bad part.
I try to avoid saying stuff that would make me famous.
Because you don't want to
So
be
do you-
famous.
So do you think she's in delusion?
I don't think she's in delusion. I think she's gambling as a motherfucker, for sure.
Yeah, I think she's been sold a bill of goods by a good salesman.
Yeah.
Because
honestly,
honestly,
I'm thinking about
if
that.
she would have
If
had
she
this
had
shit, I mean,
Yeah.
and an honest internet manager would have had merch the next day.
Yep, that's for sure. Like,
I
not
mean,
for
it ain't
nothing.
like you can't go
Excuse
on
my
and
friend, I
order.
would've told you that.
I think she is. I think
5
she is
minutes.
delusional.
Go ahead, John.
I think she is delusional.
I don't think so. If I
I
had known the girl, I would have told her to take advantage of the opportunity.
I think she
I don't
thinks that
she's
she can make.
delusional because she actually sees the bad side of it too.
But in this world, people take
Do
clout.
you think she sees the bad more than the good, or the good more than the bad?
I think even if it's bad, she'll take it because it's still more money and it's still more notoriety than she already had.
So okay, but the question is, do you think she sees more good or more bad?
I think she's probably seeing more bad right now, honestly.
Yeah, I imagine she is.
And so if you see more bad, shouldn't that be a red flag tell you not to do it?
Really? Have you ever heard of a celebrity? Have you not seen all the bullshit that's out there? You don't think they have the conscience to know that they should be making that decision?
Russell,
How
we're
many
talking
men
about
we seen in dresses from Hollywood, John?
Russell. Resident Mayor. We're talking about reality, right? In real life. What I'm asking you is,
the reality is she's currently a celebrity. That's the reality.
okay, you're correct. Okay, so my question is, I guess, okay, I see the point you're making. So should we strive to be what is actually happening right now?
I didn't hear you. It was a huge.
Yeah. Your shit came through crazy.
So you're right. This is reality. This is reality we're dealing with. I would agree with you on that. This is the reality we're dealing with. Should we strive for this reality, or should we strive to change this to make this more wholesome?
Sir, there was never such a thing. You had Marilyn Monroe way back when. Like this has been a thing.
So Marilyn Monroe was the abnormal at that time, though. She wasn't common.
There's always somebody. The problem with now is that we have a highlighted spot. We didn't have the internet, so everything has a spotlight specifically focused for the regular individual. But these things have always existed.
Yeah. Okay. So you're correct. So now, but the thing I think what's the difference between now and years ago is that now everybody wants to do the most provocative thing they can do.
Yeah, but
back then, in the past time, people would do the provocative thing, but they wouldn't do it in public.
No. You taking you out, John. You got to stop
Hundreds
that.
of women would show up at the bus station in Hollywood, California, a week.
Yes, bro. You know how many motherfuckers came to Hollywood, bro, and just got stuck there? You know how many stories, bro, of dreams
Hollywood.
lost?
Hollywood is not the rest of the country, though.
I get you what you're saying, John.
Hollywood.
You got to realize
No, but the rest of the country wants to be Hollywood.
Yes, but even if you want to go to different parts, bro, hold on real quick. Even if you want to go different places around the world, or even around the United States, bro, you're going to have different fractions of everything that you're talking about, John. It ain't going to be one thing that you can just stick on, because each individual person is different. So you're not going to have somebody just is going to go there and have their mindset on doing one thing. There's going to be a lot, and the internet, the way the internet is working right now, what we're trying to explain to you is open it up everything. So everything that
Yes.
they did, everything that was done,
Magnified.
it's more coming. Yes, it's coming to the internet,
Yes,
bro. It's
I agree.
more,
I agree.
It's not so secretive, and so you gotta. It's
Correct.
more people open it up and.
John, even if you didn't look at celebrities, think of groupies. They're no different.
I get what you guys. Okay, I can't even argue with things y'all said because it is true. We're moving this way, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. All I'm saying is it's not good for society. That's all I'm saying.
But it's always been there.
No,
Correct.
but can you agree? Okay, but can you agree though? It's getting progressively worse.
No,
No,
it's been there since fucking Roman gladiators. It's like it's.
No. Do you think? Okay, so my question to you is, and then I'll leave it alone. Do you think, to the degree that it is now, as many individuals as it touched now, you think it was just widespread then?
Sir,
in times past.
The fact that we all know about it now is all highlighted through the internet. Are you gonna repeal the internet?
Dude, look at the movie numbers from the 50s.
Can you repeal the internet?
I'll let it go. I'll let y'all have it then. I
No. Look, John.
I would say it's not worse for
Look.
society because it's more honest.
And the point I'm trying to get to,
you know,
John,
the
is
outcomes of these things.
The more this stuff come out, bro, the less delusional people is going to eventually have to be, because everybody can't be what they believe they think they're going to be. No, it sounds crazy, but that's the problem, bro. That's why I was telling you, like,
right now, we've got the first generation that were told that they could do whatever they wanted, whatever their dreams desire, and that's how you get the 27-year-old skateboarders and the 28-year-old rappers who think they're going to be famous someday.
And not for nothing, John, but the internet has highlighted so much just how much competition the regular individual has. Just like what Mayo was saying, every one little person thinking that they're going to be the next skater, but now you see how many people are actually better than you and how much you're going to need to really compete.
Yes. So I'm not disagreeing with the direction you're going with the conversation. I know I can't stop it from happening. I know it's going to get worse. And y'all answer the question so many ways. So I ain't nothing I can really say to the conversation other than I can't agree with the way it's going. And we really shouldn't be promoting this lifestyle. But hey, I'm just one man screaming.
But it's not promoting a lifestyle, John. It's not promoting a lifestyle.
It's not.
We kind of. Go ahead.
But no, John. It's pulling the veil off of life.
To one person, we're pulling the veil off of life, but then to other people, there's so many young girls, so many young boys who is buying into this hop to a lifestyle. They're doing the most roguish thing they can think of doing. There's no limit to what their imagination can think of.
It's always been there, though.
No, you're lying to yourself if you think it's not getting worse.
You're lying to yourself if you think that you can do anything to change it.
No, I don't think I'm going to change it. All I'm saying,
no, sir, you're lying to yourself to think that women you know in your life that you think are good people haven't done the same shit in the bedroom.
Exactly.
No. Okay. Again, I don't think that everyone in the world has been innocent. What I'm saying to you is to promote this foolishness as common, everyday part of society, I think it's dangerous. Yes, it's always existed. Yes, people always done it. But to normalize it, I think it's dangerous.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
So look. So hold on real quick, y'all. Mayo, hold on real quick. So check this out, John. Check this out. Everything that you're saying, bro, I agree with. Only thing that I was trying to get you to understand is it's magnified to a whole different level to where it cannot be hid, sir. It's coming out. It's it's transparency in your eyes, bro. Back in the day, the stuff that you thought, like you said, it's still frowned upon for somebody. Again, there's nothing wrong with you saying, bro. If you think that she should have said Hatui and back then, and you still think that now, there's nothing wrong with that, sir. Only thing we saying is back in the day, it would have never been out. You had to go through video cassette. That means it would have to go and go and go. It would take years. But now we have the internet. It's magnifying. It's magnified to a whole different other level. So you think about how viral this video went with just her. it wasn't. It was so many people going off of that thing, bro, that it ain't no turning back on it. It's there now, and it's gonna be there forever.
OG, you're right. OG, you're right. It's magnifying, right? It's shining a light on it, right? That's the point you're making. It's shining a light on it.
To the point to where you can't deny it. It's
okay.
In your face.
So now the light that we
face, like, go ahead.
So the light that you're shining, the light that's been shined on it, is the light promoting it or is it shaming it?
It's doing both.
Like
both.
So however, whoever's looking at it,
that's what's giving it the light.
Because you wouldn't.
Okay, hold on. Mayo. Okay, hold on. Mayo, you say it's doing both.
Absolutely.
So the question is, what percentage is shining light for good, and what percentage is shining shame on it?
At this point, it don't matter.
Okay, I can't get straight answer then. All right.
No. Think about what I just know. Wait a minute, wait with me, y'all, because I ain't never. John, I want you to think about this. You're asking us to define what's the difference between the likes of it and the people who disliked it. It doesn't matter at this point, sir. Only reason why I'm saying it is because of one thing. You're thinking of somebody's morality. At this point, bro, it don't have nothing to do with that. It's the viewership, sir. Like I was trying to explain to you earlier about the video cassette tape. See, back then, bro, it would have to be recorded and passed. It's a push of a button. That's all it is, bro. So everybody sees it, and it don't matter who says, I hate it. You can have 73% hating this video, and the rest of it liking it. But it wouldn't matter, sir, because it still went viral. It still is getting so many looks. It's not just something that you hear. It's not something that you have to. This is put in your face. Look, you wouldn't know nothing about it. I wouldn't know nothing about it if they didn't really say nothing about it today, because I didn't see none of this other stuff. I just seen that little hot Tui part. So look, we didn't got the information on her sitting on her porch, what she think of, what she gonna do with her life, all this shit, John. How many views you think that's gonna get? Do you think it matters if we think she's gonna be successful or not successful? She's still getting the views.
It's already outlasted the original video.
Yeah.
Like OG said, he never saw the original. He just started seeing this Hawk Tui shit everywhere.
And that's the
people
part
are saying it who don't even know what it's about.
Nope. And they're making videos not even knowing what the hell the original content is about because they got spammed with stuff. They just let me jump on the bandwagon too. So the problem is not about what she actually did. It's about people's perception of making sure that they want to fit in on the wave as well. They want to capitalize on the wave as well. That's how she got big.
Because if it, like I said in the beginning, John, if they wanted to really figure out what she did and think that shit was wrong, like you do, and how we said we don't mind, but you said you don't mind, the thing will be go back and look at that whole video. You will see more of them interviews of a 12 minutes, 10-minute interview instead of just seeing a 15-second clip of Hot Tui. Because they'll go back and destroy it. And there's something out there, but that's why I was telling you, like, I see where you coming from with it, but right now, bro, at this point, yeah, bro, it's to the level now, John. It's just, you just got to say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Even though when you try to go to where you say, hey, if my wife is out or my daughter's out, I wouldn't expect them to do nothing like that. And we understand that, like, because that's the way that y'all conduct yourself. You ain't going to be out there doing this shit, but it's a lot of motherfuckers out there that felt and looked at what she did, and then they might not have did it. But now she didn't done it, guess what they going to do?
See, the part
go
of my
right out there and do that shit.
And there's a lot of them that are going to go out there and do that, and they ain't never going to fucking talk to one of them street people again.
But the part of it that I'm having, and this is my initial part that I'm having this discussion with you, John, is that yes, I agree with even what Mayo saying. I'm agreeing with what OG is saying. The problem and the thing that you bring forth is something that you would never have any control over. You can't.
I said my piece on it. I said my piece. I get it.
Because you can control it. We cannot control the things that happen. The same way how we have people that go viral off of the internet.
I disagree with that. I disagree with your statement, but I won't defend it though.
Okay, so how often do we watch stuff that happened on X that goes viral because they got into a car accident that had nothing to do with did they know they want to get captured on camera? Of course not. Of course not.
Okay, so I'm going to say this, whether y'all like it or not. The part with our society now is we got too many weak-minded men who allow stuff to happen.
Cool. Can you control that?
Can I control weak-minded men? No, I can't.
John, why do you
I'm
want to control women you don't know? That's more of a problem.
Why
no,
do you want to
what I
control
no,
men you
what
don't
I'm
know?
saying, no, what I no. The problem is her father should be beating the brakes off her, beating the brakes off of her for setting out there in public. I can't control every woman.
Why? She's an adult.
I don't care.
Why
You're
do you
never
want to
you hold on, no,
control
no, I don't
adults,
no,
John?
stop. You got me here. I don't care if she's 45 years old. If you my daughter, you say something that's stupid in public, I slap the crap out of you.
What about control?
Because you're my daughter.
There's nothing wrong with that, John.
And so what I'm saying is, when we as a society of men allow us to happen, what can we expect more than what we get? That's all I'm saying.
Okay, John, but then you also say this, right? And this is the conversation that comes from all the different spaces we're in. You keep saying a society of men that control. Is that really what you're seeing now?
No, no one's in control.
So we cannot keep using those phrases. It's a
You
narrative
know what?
that doesn't exist
We
in this
can do.
age.
We can do. We can do. We can do it. We can do whatever we choose we want to do.
Really,
We
if that's
do
the
what
case,
we
if that's
we
the case,
do.
we wouldn't be talking
We
about this today.
said it again. I'm sorry.
If
I
that was
talked over
true, if that was true, then we wouldn't be having these conversations today. And I'm talking about the probabilities versus possibilities. You're arguing for possibilities, and I'm arguing for the probability. We put it this way, it does not change. And this why you say men who basically are here, they allow it. It has not changed because why? They allow it.
Who allow it? Who allows it?
Men. The men allow it.
Which is why I said we have a bunch of weak-minded men.
Which that you cannot control, and guess what? You are one man. They allow it.
What I
That's the point that
okay?
matters.
You're not disagreeing with me. You actually you're not disagreeing with me. You agree with me.
No. I'm totally disagreeing with you because
You're not. You're not.
Because you're
You're
bringing
not.
an aspect of control, and I'm saying there was no
You're
such
you're
aspect of
not
control.
disagreeing with me, Rusty. You want to, but you're not.
No, I'm not
you
agreeing with
actually
you at all because you
you
keep bringing
know
an aspect of control that I said never existed. It does not exist.
no.
Just the same way how I argued that said these things were always there. They were always prevalent. I even agree with OG and say the only difference that we have nowadays is the fucking internet that highlights, but it's always existed. I made different points in it as well, and you keep talking about the control, and I say until you can repeal the internet, you can't. Because it always existed. Even back in the Spartan days, it's always existed.
You're not. You're debating something. You're debating something different. I said the problem with this society is things that happen because men allow it to happen.
Which has been all societies because it's always existed.
Okay, correct. I'm not. You can make it as broad as you want to make it. Still don't change the fact of what I'm saying. Things are
John,
happening. Things are happening because. Okay, I won't have any more. I won't have any more to say it. Many ways to say it.
Well, John, I think the thing is you're almost delusional to think that it ever existed.
Yes.
No.
I came to mind with the 199.
No,
She said, "Are y'all seeing the
y'all-
man in the hold up real quick, John? This is for you, sir. Got came to mind with the 199." She said, Are y'all seeing the man in the chat? John the Baptist is right. Sir, again, I'm not going, bro. This is your opinion, John. You know how I feel about opinions, dog. Me and you didn't come on now. This is what I'm saying. You can have them, bro, and I have no problem with you saying, bro, but you got to understand. And like I said, we're coming from one side, and you don't have, and like I said, I'm not even about to go into the control part because I didn't see nothing wrong with what you said. That's your household, brother. If you will do that, because that's how you feel. Hey, I understand that. I don't see. Hey, I don't dictate what another man does.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's what you need to do for your household, brother. Hey, and that's why yours ain't out there acting right. More power to you. I'm with you on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen people that work for, and I see motherfuckers that go against that. But it goes back to human beings, and
y'all.
But
OG, you normally are the one who hear what people are saying, and which is different right now because It's like you intentionally not trying to hit me right now.
Okay, wait a
Because-
minute.
Oh
Wait a
my
minute.
God.
Wait a minute.
He just made himself the victim of the panel.
Don't do that. I just agree with everything that you just said. Wait a minute.
No, I got
just
okay. So
agree
let me
with
let
everything
me
that you
let me
just
get
said.
let me get this out though. Let me get this out. Did you see what I'm trying to say?
Go ahead.
Because the reason why I say this because okay, you did agree with me that I try to control my house. But the statement that I made.
No. Take that back. Before we go there, I have nothing to do with the control part. I even said that in my statement. Don't care about the control part because, like again, that's how you run your household, sir. That's something that's shown, bro, to work. So if you sit there and you tell your daughters what to do a certain way, your son what to do, bro, and you want them to conduct themselves a certain way, and they go out here and they speak to everybody with yes, sir, and yes, ma'am, that means that your tutelage work. I'm not going to go against what you're saying. I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm saying to me, bro, when she go out there and do that, that's just like you saying, bro, my daughter, when you say your daughter might go out there and she ain't gonna say nothing, I agree with you. That's because of your tutelage. Now, this person ain't got that, obviously. So this person gonna go out there and do as much as she gonna say this stupid ass hack-tooey shit. And that was my whole point. And then when you got to talking about just the way people look at it, I'm telling you, don't look at it the way people look at it, because if you look at it the way people look at it, you have a choice of what you want to see. Nowadays, bro, this shit is so fucking small. They can just throw that in front of your face so quick you didn't even know that you seen it, bro. And then it's out there. She got a view. That's why I was saying it don't matter if it's good or bad, bro. She's going to get everything she's going to get up off of it. But back to the point to where you saying I'm disagreeing with you because of the control. They was talking about control. I don't care about the control part. I'm not like I said, I don't dictate what another man do. That's why I can only agree with you when you say certain things.
So OG, let me apologize because I'm not sure. Maybe I lumped you in with the conversation in it. So if I did it, I apologize.
OG, the part that I'm making in when it first refers to control, what he does with his family is whatever. But the idea that now it's basically almost seeming like prescriptions that onto an entire society, there's the problem. It's control over society. That's a problem.
Correct. Okay, you're correct.
Well,
okay,
but that comes from his beliefs and
again, if it's his family,
so forth. So
but not
again,
society,
if I can't say nothing,
policing other people. He's policing other people, starting with men. He's policing other people.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm making a prescription for men. I've never denied that.
Get the fuck out of here.
I've never. I don't know what about me. That for the past conversation we had for the past year or so that I've been on this platform, that you think I don't have a prescription for society. You've never talked to me before?
And I'm telling you, you're absolutely insane.
I might call what you want to. I don't deny it.
Cool. But we keep going through this same thing all the time. You have never had control, and you can say whatever you like, which is what I always say all the time.
I never said it. Okay, but the one thing you get wrong though, Wrestle, I've never said I had control. What I just said was the reason why this stuff can happen in society is because men allow it to happen. I didn't say I can make men change. I didn't say I can make me. I did not say I can make men. I did not say I can make men do anything. I said the reason why it's happening.
By trying to say what men should
you're
be
saying
doing.
that
You're
you can
setting a
make women
prescription.
stop doing things.
Yeah, they need to stop.
I can't. No, I can't. Again, let me say this again.
Oh my goodness.
I have a prescription. Rusty, you're right. I believe there's a prescription for the world.
I don't care about being right. I care about being effective.
Okay, but I'm gonna concede to you your argument where you are right at. I do think there's a prescription for the world. I can tell what the prescription is, but I can't make anyone take it. But my prescription shapes my worldview.
Shapes
the same way you see the world shapes how you see the world.
No, sir.
Okay, then I fall back. Then I'm done.
Because here's the reason why. I understand. By me being open-minded about it, I just view. I am a watcher. I have no effective control. I understand that me personally, cannot control the inter, the tapestry of how culture moves. I cannot do that. I won't pretend. I would be delusional to pretend that I have a prescription that would change everybody. See how I brought that right back in there, right, OG?
Yeah, but again, that's why I didn't say nothing about that, bro, because that delusion that you're talking about, bro, wouldn't be delusion, because these people you're talking about somebody's foundation. And I don't go against people's foundation, because my foundation is, you know what I'm saying? So I can't go against John's beliefs on what he's thinking, you know what I'm saying? And I see where it come from. That's why I said, okay, you know what I'm saying? I was just going to keep on pushing on, because I understand that when it can come to the control part, bro, you're talking about something that controls a system of people. You know what I'm saying? You're not just talking about one individual's thinking. So that's why I just like, you know what? He right about what he's saying, bro, because if you go by what he believe in and what, you know what I'm saying, he stand for, then yeah, bro, that other shit that we're talking about, it's not going to go along with what he's talking about at all. And we can't make it fit. We can't slide it in or nothing. So that's why I was like,
didn't make an argument against that. My problem is that what he does with him and his family and how they're being taught is fine. My thing is that when you're talking about essentially the subjugation of other people to one man's belief, and I said that has never been the case, you are allowed to keep that perspective. But then he even put it on to me and saying, I know that you would think that way. You're absolutely wrong. You already had a discussion about how I think.
Okay, so Resler, you have a belief, and I can't move you off your belief.
What's my belief?
I don't care what your belief is. I'm just telling you, you have one.
Since I have a belief, you should be able to articulate it. What's my belief?
No, what I'm saying to you, oh God, there's something that there's something that you believe, some principle that you set for your life, whatever it is, however you got it, whatever it is, irrelevant to the conversation right now.
What is that? What is
I don't know what it is.
Because you're holding me to a particular narrow prescription, so I need you to explain what is it that you believe that I believe. When I feel like I really just articulated my point. Please tell me what's my belief. Since you already, before I even had to articulate it, you told me that I have a belief that was similar to that. No, I don't have any control over the people. I know what the world is, because why? We have history to dictate. We have philosophers. We can open our eyes and see the world and see it as it is. Not
so Resler, one of your beliefs is, I'm going to limb. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to limb. I believe you don't want people stealing from you.
Say again?
I believe you don't want people stealing from you.
Stealing from me?
Yes.
I would like people not to steal from me, but people do steal. I'm aware that people will steal from me.
So yes or no? Yes or no? Do you want people stealing from you?
No, but that's not a belief. That's a want. I would appreciate it, but I can't prevent it, and I am aware of that.
Okay, so do you think it's wrong for people to steal?
Depends on the context.
Do you think it's wrong if I steal money out of your account that doesn't belong to me?
I don't think I can do anything to control that if you can get access to it.
Do you think is it wrong for you to steal money out of your account that doesn't belong to me?
I'll just say no.
So it's not wrong for you to steal money out of your account.
I wouldn't like anyone stealing money from anyone's account, but I'm very much aware that people do it.
Okay,
and I would not pretend that I would preach or prescribe to them not to do so.
So, yes or no? Is it wrong to steal money out of people's account that don't belong to them?
Yeah, but the concept's off for the simple fact.
Because here's what I can say.
That one affects you personally.
Y'all working hard not to answer the question. Y'all working hard not to answer the question.
No, here's the reason. Here's the reason. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna say. Yes, I don't think that people should be stealing money out of people's accounts, but yes, people do it because they feel that their needs are much greater than the people who already have.
Okay, bro, you got to stop right there, Resler.
No. Because the world is not yes and no. That's your problem versus me. The world is not yes and no. The world is not black and white and never has been. That's the problem between you and me in this conversation. I live in the gray. Always have. That's why I can accept everybody's freaking perspective.
It's not just that, right? You're talking about an individual action that actually is detrimental directly to wrestling.
Yes.
What does this girl in fucking, how does this girl in Nashville hurt you and harm you?
Y'all
What
not
do you
answer my question.
lose?
If y'all not gonna answer my question, I'm not gonna answer
I
your
answered
question.
your question. I answered your question.
I'm good.
Cool, because I answered your question.
Yeah, I'm good. We can move on.
All right. Oh Lord, y'all crazy, bro. Woo. All right, y'all. So the next thing we're gonna run into is the Hall of Shame. Then I got 2 cop videos. I thought LA about it, you know what I'm saying, give him a little time to pop up or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, see who's gonna pop up and fuck with us. But it seems like he gonna make it in yet, you know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna go ahead and slide on over here to I'm gonna put it in the back for you. And see what happened to this goddamn woman, man. She finally got her shit back, but yeah, man, this is a lot of shit she had to go through just to get that motherfucker back. And it kind of take us on a different note before we go over to these goddamn police, because you know the police shit, that's that shit right there. If you guys can be thinking of the movie, if the hand is inside the description, and you're welcome to throw it over there in the chat, but I doubt if you get it because I'm that good.
Before the break, we talked about deed fraud. And here's how it works. Bad guys fill out a quick claim deed, sign your signature, you get a crooked notary to stamp it, and they have claim on your house.
It's a bad problem, especially here in the Detroit area. But problem solver Rob Wolchek says help is on the way. Rob.
Hey, you know, filing a fake deed right now is not even a crime. You can be convicted of forgery and uttering and publishing for what's on the deed. The actual filing, legal. And those who work registering the deeds have to sit by. Soon, that could all change.
My dad loved this house.
Donna Alford has her house back, but it's been a long journey since she had this house stolen.
You're in for at least a 2 to 3 year ride.
And while the people who orchestrated the quitclaim deed scam against Donna are now being punished, this type of fraud is overwhelming Register of Deeds officials across the country.
But I think we have a moral obligation to help in this case.
And now someone's taking action and asking for lawmakers to make a change that he says will make it easier to prosecute those who are wreaking havoc on homeowners.
Anything would be better because what they've had in the past obviously didn't work.
You probably remember Donna. For the last few years, I've been following her sad saga. In 2015, her father, George Booth, died and left her this house in Detroit, the house Donna grew up in. The house that had been in her family for almost 100 years. But when Donna's family tried to take out a loan to make renovations on the house, they found out someone had stolen the house.
The deed had been changed, and they said my dad had signed the deed.
A quitclaim deed was filed that claimed George Booth, Donna's father, had signed the house over to an LLC company. But there's no dispute that George Booth's signature is forged because it was signed 2 years after he died. Donna also found out another house she'd inherited had a forged quitclaim deed to an LLC. I worked to figure out who was behind these dirty deeds and confronted Jack B. Wolf, an ex-lawyer.
So you're just a totally innocent party here?
I didn't say that.
And Cordia Pennington, the notary who claimed to have witnessed the signings of these deeds.
Channel 2, I mean, I'm not been on TV or nothing like that, am I?
Donna also turned to the Deed Fraud Task Force in the Wayne County Register of Deeds. There was no doubt the deeds were fake, but the whole process took years to work out. I did my story in February of 2021. Cordia Pennington was convicted of 4 felonies for her role last summer. Jack B. Wolf, who prosecutors say was a mastermind of the operation, was convicted just 2 months ago. He's now in prison serving 1 to 14 years. Looking back, Donna remembers all this as a nightmare.
We had no idea what Jack B. Wolf looked like. We had no idea what Cordelia Pennington looked like at all because we'd never seen them before.
Fortunately for Donna, she had a reporter who helped her. But how could this happen? And how could the Register of Deeds not have stopped it? Well, it turns out the Register of Deeds legally can't do much. Even if they suspect someone is registering a fake deed, they don't have the power to stop it.
We have to record them no matter what the content is.
This is Bernard Youngblood. He's been elected as the Wayne County Register of Deeds for more than 20 years.
You, if your home is stolen, you have to go to court to reverse that process. You'll have to spend upwards of $5,000 to retain an attorney to clear title.
Anthony Forlini is the Register of Deeds in Macomb County.
Listen, if they have everything in order, they give it to us to register. That's all we do.
Forlini wants a change, and Bernie Youngblood says he has one. Bill 5598, which he wants state lawmakers to pass.
House Bill 5598 gives a standing, what's called legal standing, to the Register of Deeds across the state of Michigan.
The legal standing Mr. Youngblood is referring to makes the Register of Deeds office a victim of a fraudulent deed. They're not an uninterested party as they are now. If the bill passes, they can now, as victims, take the complaint directly to the prosecutor.
When you put a fraudulent document in, you take away the value of my database, the database that I take an oath to uphold.
And therefore, the Register of Deeds has been victimized. Youngblood has taken his case to the state legislature.
This one was my old bedroom.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
As for Donna, it's over. She's got her family home back in her name. She's finally able to fix it up and soon will be moving in. But she says it sure wasn't easy.
I don't mess with anybody unless you mess with me.
The only opposition to the bill so far, the State Bar of Michigan Real.
OG.
Yes, sir.
What was the guy name with the jail?
I can't remember that nigga last name.
That was the guy with the small. That was the small hat,
sir.
Yeah. That was the small hat. The small hat. Okay.
Yeah.
Why did he go to jail?
Fraud, sir.
Fraud. He had a company. Yeah, that was stealing people's property. Yeah, that one. Her property wasn't the only one. There were several other properties. Yeah, he got caught up with too.
So if you steal houses for a long period of time, is that an acceptable thing to do just because people do it?
No.
Is it a what? Say that again.
Just because a lot of people do it, does that make it acceptable?
No, hell no.
Okay, I want to make sure. All right.
Hell no, that shit ain't acceptable, bro. It just shows, bro, that some people, bro, out here, bro, they hella liars, bro. Motherfuckers out here lying about shit, bro. And then you working and orchestrated for motherfuckers to do other things for you, like the black lady, bro, who notarized everything. Like, that's crazy to some bitch when you don't even finding out that the father had died in 2015, but the paper was notarized in 2017. Come on, bro. Like, that's
very opportunistic.
Yeah, bro. That's
come
on,
I
bro.
would agree.
You doing shady shit like that, bro. You 1 to 14 years, nigga. I think you should be a little bit higher penalty on that there now.
Oh, it should be 15 years per occurrence.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
But is that black or white though, or is that gray?
Well, the problem is, John, these registers of deeds nowadays don't understand the actual power they have. Because filing any fraudulent paperwork with any entity of the state is illegal.
So that's black or white?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's the law.
And it takes place, and that's the law. But no, keep in mind, people have loopholes where they try to get through it, right? So it has to be captured.
Yeah. And most of their stuff, like her situation, John, you got to think about it. She was getting updates and stuff like that to done her house. So she went to go and get financial help. You know what I'm saying? So it most likely would end up, most likely what end up happening is, you know what I'm saying, the city was giving out, you know what I'm saying, help to those, you know what I'm saying, who've been having family houses or anything like that, long-standing buildings for a minute. They trying to keep the places looking nice. So they give these motherfuckers grants. They come in, they help them and shit. But when they go look at the paperwork, she found out that the motherfucking houses got snooped from them. I mean, shit, I'll fight that shit too to get my shit back. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of what these people do is they take a house. They'll do this to a house that's in tax lien already.
Oh, yeah.
And then they'll pay the back taxes.
I even seen one.
To get that house back, you're going to have to pay those taxes back to that person.
Yep.
To the person that stole your house.
Yep, and they're again because it's sitting open on a tax lien, they were able to do it.
Yeah.
Tax liens.
And God forbid if they did fucking improvements on the property.
Oh yeah.
Because after 10 years, guess what? They can claim that house as their own
They
after
sure
it's
can.
not been occupied 10 years. That's considered abandoned in most states and open.
And luckily she had a good that dude, man, the dude that doing Hall of Shame, he be on his job, bro. It's one thing I can tell you, bro. That nigga stay on his job. So you know what I'm saying? Like I believe it wasn't for him and the connections that he had and the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like she would have never got that shit, bro. Because that shit been happening everywhere, bro. That's a big scam for some people at that time.
He's probably got hundreds of properties in his name that nobody's ever contested because it became too expensive for the families to deal with. You know, these families no longer live in the area. A lot of them.
They should have gave them houses up a long time ago if they weren't going to be paying attention to it.
You know, they went to Detroit for the funeral, buried the guy, and then didn't come back.
Yep.
And then every year they got that tax bill, and then one year it just stopped and they forgot about it.
Yep. They abandoned it.
Yep.
So is it wrong for this person to go ahead and take it up from under them?
Mm-hmm.
They abandoned it.
See, I put this. I would put it because have you ever bought a house, right, OG?
No, not like that. I bought one like one of the ones you had built and shit, but yeah.
Yeah, but you still had to go for the title work and all that, right?
Yeah. You got to go through all that.
That's the only way property should be able to get transferred is through a bonded title agent.
Yep.
Who is insuring with money that all this shit is correct. It's ridiculous that anybody can walk in and file a fucking title claim to a piece of property. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Especially when you don't hold the title.
It's crazy.
People do this shit all the time.
And all the title person's got to do is look at the signatures on it.
Who would have thought that taking something that don't belong to you was wrong?
This nigga crazy.
Again, if you can't hold on to it, it can be taken from you. That's just the way of the world.
Well, who would have thought that a law said that taking something wrong from somebody else was wrong, though? I just thought that was crazy.
What's the saying that's already up here, OG? If you can't defend it?
I don't know. I think that goes back to that book you like so much, John. It's literally one of the 10 Commandments.
Absolutely.
But I don't see one of them 10 Commandments is don't let a hoe be a hoe.
There was a bunch of commandments. Y'all just talk about 10, but that's more than 10. That's actually 190. I forgot the exact number. Yeah, that's more than 10.
You only put 10 on the tablets.
But that's more than 10 though. There are like 4 or 5 books of laws.
Okay, how well versed are you with them?
Actually, I'm well versed in going back and reading them. I don't know them all. No, 6 days ago, 636 days ago.
No, but how well versed are you?
Do you eat seafood, John?
I'm sorry?
Do you eat seafood?
Yes, I do.
Pork?
Yes, I do.
Bible tells you not to do that.
Such a basketball, football.
The Bible does. The Bible does talk about those activities. Yes, it does.
But do you know why?
Yes, I know why.
You such a basketball,
because
football,
eating that
John?
shit back then with no food preparation and storage would kill you. And religions really didn't like the people that are paying them fucking money to die.
I'm just saying if we're gonna play this game.
Resler, this conversation's not going the way you think it's going. It's not going your way right now.
If we're gonna play this game tonight.
All I'm saying though is
I can go get my beer right now.
We ain't about to do all that. Hey, you know we don't go too deep into religion and we don't fuck with politics on shit.
You know what?
No. I wasn't gonna go religion.
OG, this is
OG. I wasn't going politics and I wasn't going religion. All I was gonna say was Who knew that stealing was wrong?
Oh,
I think we all knew that, sir. Even that little boy that just slid his head across the floor, he knew it too. You don't go out here and steal, sir. What we doing?
Yeah. I always thought you couldn't say stuff. Couldn't say stuff. Couldn't take anything that didn't belong to you. I always thought that was kind of like wrong. But my bad
Yeah,
though.
man. Oh man, you good, dog. Look, check this out. We about to go to some debauchery. I see y'all. I see this is what y'all want. I see we on a whole different level. So we're gonna go ahead and go on over here.
Level.
W.
Yeah, we went on a whole different. Oh Lord Jesus, here we go. He's singing crazy now. Oh my God, it ain't really the second one. We'll probably go with that one first, and then we go to this one. This one is just somebody. CCD, I'm gonna rock yours last. You be the one to close out, bro. Before we get ready to go to the movie and all that. We might have a short movie, man, unless somebody else want to come up with one. Go ahead, Mayo.
Hey, sorry, man. I'll send Mama that link. I didn't even see that message in there earlier, man.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying, because you know she had a different going to town and shit. So
yeah,
I want to make sure she had it so that way she wouldn't have to be looking for us or nothing like that if we not on her. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. She already be linked in with us.
It will do.
Damn, I think I just clicked the whole rest. I'm fucking up, bro. I ain't got high and shit.
Just give me a quick moment. Oh, you want to play that other video?
Already got one up there.
Yeah.
You already played that one. So I'm about to send you one more.
No, I didn't play the one you just gave me. The one at the 217. I didn't play it yet.
Which one is that? That's the one with the. No. Okay, yeah, you're gonna play that one then, and then play the other one last.
Gotcha.
Hey, pause that for me real quick, Russell. Hey, y'all, before we continue to go, let me go ahead and throw my wobbly dabbly at y'all.
You hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga. We don't understand. Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love. All we doing is getting money. Show a nigga some love, nigga. Wabbly dabbly. Niggas out here don't love.
Again, just show a nigga some love. You just got to go over there and hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button on the porch. Make sure you chatting in the chat. And when the show is over with, hey, man, just leave us a thumbs up, a laugh, comment, or something. Leave us an emoji. God damn it, just show some love. You can continue, sir.
Trying to get bottled water. Bottled water? Yes, sir. Okay. But you don't live there, right? Huh? You don't live there, right? No, sir. That's why I'm out here. That's why we want to know who you are, because she don't want you up there. I wasn't up there. I still ain't up there. I'm out here. What's your name? Shiloh Young. Shiloh Shane Young. 22. Headquarters. Check 44. So Shiloh Young. Bottle of water, right? Shiloh Young. Getting a drink. Get her bottle of water in the house to drink out here. Does she know you up there? No. Did you work here? No. So what are you doing here? I'm here to get a drink and a bottle of water. She don't want you here. Go. She don't want you out here. I ain't. Look. She said I could be out here. No, she just told me she wanted you trespass. So she don't want you here. Okay? Well, you need to go. I'm leaving. Okay.
Now, the police aren't doing anything wrong here. When you're on private property and you're told to leave, you leave. And if you don't, the private property owner has the right to remove you by force or ask somebody else to remove you by force, such as the police. But the level of incompetence that you're about to witness is incredible.
Nobody said that. That house is a trainer. He said there's been stuff missing from here too.
Shallow? Take off. We already did. I'm not going to tell you again. Are you going to go? Are you going to go? We did ask you. No, you didn't. I'm going to tell you one more time. To go. 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 It's not one. This one. I believe this one. This one.
popped that phase already. Absolutely.
Headquarters check 44s on Shiloh Young. Man, just go. They want you to leave here. So you leave this way. No, you're going to go this way like I tell you to do.
And he has way too many questions now.
See, the problem with this conversation is the guy sitting on the
Pause it.
haystack.
Pause it. Go ahead,
The problem
John.
is the guy sitting on the haystack think there's a gray area, but there's no gray area. You got to go.
Play.
He want to stay, but he can't.
Show me the anti-Hawk Tui statue.
No, I wouldn't talk about that. That got to do it. That got to do with Hot Tuesday. That didn't come from Hot Tuesday. That come from, can I take money out of your account? That's where that came from.
You can play it.
W.
Sorry, what happened, guys?
I said you can play it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he is.
I'm trying to. I'm going to talk to you right over here. Let's go.
February 22, he's going to be negative.
Then go.
They called and said you're not supposed to be here, that you're trespassing. If you've been asked to leave,
This is your last chance to go. Okay, turn around. Turn around. You're getting arrested for trespassing. Do it.
Can I see paperwork?
Turn around.
no paperwork.
Turn around now.
At this point, he refuses to leave. The only reasonable, rational option is to arrest him. But the male officer pulls out a gun and points it in his face instead.
Hey, turn around now. Hey.
Well, that's not the right thing to do.
Turn around.
That way.
You've been told.
Go.
Wow.
Keep going. Keep going. Don't go back to that house. You've been trespassed.
We're giving you every chance you can take.
Every chance, apparently. Gonna get gunned down.
Now we're telling you.
You ever put a gun in their face
That's
and
what our law enforcement does.
Hope they don't.
When you break the law,
I would, but I got
Execution
three
is the king?
people behind me.
No, we're in front of you. Right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Right now, it can't turn around.
Well, here it is. How would I fall over? Well, I mean, hey, I've seen
Because you were walking backwards. Duh.
I don't want you to get hurt. That's my bad. Don't get hurt.
Only way he gonna get hurt right now is if you shoot him, sir.
no.
Now you can exit
Only way
that
he'll
door
get
right
shot if he put himself in position to get shot by not obeying instructions.
We don't care. Just keep going. Just get off the property, brother. That's all
Yeah, you right about that too.
Please go. I ain't sorry. Please go.
No, you're not. You're stopped again.
Please go. Okay. I'm going. The thing is, I don't have to leave on my feet. Huh? I ain't leaving on my 2 feet again. I'm going to take me a horse, and I'm going to ride a fucking horse out of here. No,
No, you're not.
Why?
Because these horses don't belong to you.
Why are you making this so hard today? I'm not. You are. No. Why can't I have a horse?
Mr. Young, are you on something that you're not supposed to be on? Some kind of illegal drug? Because you're not acting right. You're not being logical.
What's logical about a horse?
It's stealing.
I was told I could
Nobody told you that. Nobody told you that.
So these officers are not good at doing their job.
You know what? I'm not going to deal with you no more. Turn around.
Look,
I'm going to tell you one more time.
You'll see.
You've been told.
You'll see, Rasta. You'll see why.
I'm going to tase you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lita.
I'm going to tase you. When I say taser the third time, taser,
It's gonna get good here in a minute, sir.
Why?
See, I didn't like that part right there, Mayo.
Now see the paperwork.
Stop. Stop. Lita,
I'm going to
taser.
tase you.
Part.
I didn't like that part.
Yeah, he's not about it.
I'm leaving, I said. You hear me? I said I'm leaving.
He takes
Taser, taser, taser.
I'm leaving. Yeah. I said I'm leaving.
Stop. Turn over. Or you're going to get hurt.
Oh,
He's taking it
This
like a
is the
champ,
part where
baby.
the two female officers stand there and watch the male officer get beat up.
Should have shot him. They
Man,
should have
you better
shot
let
him
him
right
go.
there.
I will shoot you. I will shoot you. Let him go.
Okay.
Let him go.
Hey, okay.
Let him go.
There you go.
I did let go. Motherfuckers.
Quit. Quit. Turn over now, or I'll lock you up again. Turn over. Turn over. Turn over. Turn over.
Okay, okay.
Turn over. Turn over.
When he was on top of the car, why they didn't shoot him?
It's been on way too long.
I'm trying. I ain't with that motherfucker in my goddamn shit.
Well, turn over.
Way too long.
You better let him go.
Look.
Hold that. I think it's still got.
I would have had him
It's a
pissing
fucking horse.
himself.
No, you're not.
Just stop.
I guess he's pulled him out.
No, damn it.
Put it down.
Look.
He should not be a police officer.
On a horse.
No, you're not.
Goddamn horse.
He's on something.
Matter of fact, why didn't you sit there watching it? Why you not helping?
Now we come full circle to where the police that were called by the property owner for help now call the property owner for help. Pretty soon, the property owners will realize that they should have just handled this themselves in the first place instead of calling the police and creating a more dangerous situation for everyone.
Hey, man, come here. Come here for a minute.
Don't call him up. Just shoot him.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Are you going to turn over? Because
Bro,
you're
you mean
fixing
to
to get
tell me?
tased again if you don't.
Lay down now. Ain't that nigga shot?
You're fixing to get it again.
No.
You better lay on your belly.
Oh, I thought she shot him with that gun she
Hey,
had in her
man, come
hand.
here. Come here. I need
No,
your
it's just the
assistance.
taser. But she allowed him to take the fucking. She allowed him to take the fucking darts out.
Grab that arm right there and get him on the ground.
Get out of there.
What the hell is going on here?
How is that man holding
Watch
this
out, man.
trim?
Watch out.
Now he in a headlock. Jesus.
Hold on. They got a civilian, but they got three
Watch out,
cops
man.
there.
Let go of him for a second.
Bro.
You can't understand me.
The two female
Oh, yeah,
officers
they was
once
gonna be
again
here.
proceed to
CCD
stand there
came
and
through
watch
for 'em.
and do nothing.
He just pulled him out.
I don't know.
Three cops here. They gonna call one civilian over.
Pull out your taser, put it on his balls.
Hey, just comply, man. Go comply. Put your hands behind your backs.
Bro, see?
Hey, go put your hands behind your back.
This blonde chick is useless.
22 headquarters, are you okay with our traffic? Behind your back.
I hope she turned down her badge when she got to the station.
Did he say they were on their way? Yeah.
Are you finished fighting?
Houston.
You can't make this up, dog.
Watch his feet.
You got to agree.
He's still fighting.
Bro. He just choked it. Did you check that? Hey, Reza, run that back like 4 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds. Look where he got his hand in. He choking the shit out that nigga. You can hear that nigga trying to suffocate him. You don't hear it? He like,
Yeah.
He choking the shit out that nigga, dog.
Yeah. Good.
Kind of getting the black out.
Headquarters, tell me where county
That
deputies
nigga,
at.
that nigga
See where they're
said,
at.
Mayo, I can't believe you
Yo,
said
this
good, sir.
I can't get in there.
Why you got to do more push-ups?
Man, you
More
better
sit-ups.
turn
Women are
over.
fucking worthless.
Oh yeah, the
Turn
men
over.
is too.
Turn over.
Turn over.
Turn over.
Look, she just hit that nigga. Look at she fucking that nigga up, dog.
Turn over.
Turn over.
Need that knee.
Turn over.
He'd be hitting him in the head.
Turn over.
Oh, I got
Hey,
thrown that nigga hand in.
Oh, shit.
Is he considered non-compliant right now?
Actually, you know what? You know what I do right now? I
He's going for your gun.
Oh, he's going for the gun.
No.
Man, don't make me shoot you.
You better shoot.
Bitch, don't make you shoot him, but you should have been shot him. What we talking about?
oh shit.
You see what I'm
He
talking
shouldn't have
about?
shot the first time he grabbed the cop.
That's a fact. And you said that,
shot
Mayo.
him.
I agree with you.
God damn it.
Are you okay?
You motherfucker. God. What the
What the
fuck?
fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah. Let's go.
Let go. Hey.
Man, come here.
You said let me go.
Come here.
After
Is
the
this
male
not
officer
non-compliant?
accidentally discharges his firearm, hitting one of the female
Nigga
officers
John
in the leg, they all give up and let the
John, I
suspect
think it
go.
is, sir.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm
No,
all right.
they got him. They
They
got him
just let him
locked
go
off
again?
to
Oh,
the.
shit.
They got him locked off to the fucking
You
gate.
got hit.
You know this guy? He says he's gonna ride a horse from here.
So he got shot.
How do you do that?
Shot in the leg.
Not
What's your
that.
deal?
Been walking a long way. Been walking a long way.
I don't
Fuck
know
out
if
of
it was
here.
that
Get
or
out, man.
Hold on, did somebody get shot?
Shot in the leg.
I don't know if it was that or that. It couldn't have been.
Who got shot in the leg?
The one that we looking at the camera.
Females.
Well,
Oh, Lord. We
The other
never
one got
should
it
get
in the
shot in
hand.
the leg.
you dumb son of a bitch.
Oh, now she got her gun up. Listen.
Get your hands out.
Go back, Red.
Tom,
Don't
worried
mind,
about
sir.
getting
I gotta see
shot.
this, sir. I hate that. Yeah, we gotta go
I ain't
back.
got it. Y'all don't got it in you.
Headquarters were 1090.
Hey, Reza, run that back so we can see when this nigga pulled his gun out and shot them real quick. This is fucking crazy.
Male
Let go of the gun.
Man, don't make me shoot you.
Right there.
Let loose of the gun. Let go of the gun. Let go of the fucking gun. Let go of the gun.
What the hell was
damn.
that?
God
Shot
damn.
it. Shot my leg.
God damn it.
Are you okay?
You heard her?
God
You
damn it.
motherfucker.
All right, he shot my leg.
What the fuck?
The fuck? Yeah. Let's go.
Let go. Hey.
Man, come here.
You said let me go.
Come here.
After
Yeah,
the
they
male
should have shot
officer
him a long
accidentally
time ago.
discharges his firearm, hitting one of the female officers in the leg, they all give up and let the suspect go.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. It just
No,
It got
he's
my leg a
flipped
little.
off
Oh,
with
shit.
the. They got him locked to the fence right now.
You know this guy?
Boy, the strength that nigga got, Mayo. He don't rip that fence up out there and start swinging that bitch. Y'all better watch that nigga.
I'd put another set of cuffs on the other
I
arm.
don't know if it was that.
You hear her?
or-
Help!
or if it was-
Shut your mouth.
That nigga Zoomer said, "What a K9 that, bro? You out of line, Zoomer. You need to stop it.
Your leg, Shauna. Look.
You
Fuck
fooling,
that. I'd go
fam.
get the wildest goddamn horse I had
Kick the shit out of him, Mayo.
and throw a rope around that dude's neck and let him go for a ride.
Hurry up.
Get your hands out.
He wanted a horse badly, didn't he?
Move your fucking hands.
Headquarters were 1090. Just get an ambulance here, please.
What the fuck, man? Stop resisting, dude. Stop resisting.
How can one dude outpower 4 people?
Please let me leave. I ain't got nothing on me, man.
You said you had not.
I ain't got nothing
Please
on me.
let me
I want
leave.
to leave.
Really?
You're not
Yeah, I can
leaving.
leave.
You hear me? Let me leave. Can you hear that shit?
I don't know,
Oh, that
I
nigga
said-
crazy.
I said I
Let
can
you leave.
leave.
You just manhandled 3
Huh?
people.
Headquarters, if you would.
Four.
please.
Technically 4.
Of course, only 2 of them were fighting at any
Well,
one
I'm
time.
gonna be honest with you, sir. You got to add them 2 women together. They make one person. They didn't do shit.
No, you can't even do
They
that.
didn't do a
Low-key.
goddamn
That's like a
thing.
half.
No,
That's like
Yeah,
a
you're
half.
right about that, man.
Oh, that's 3 paychecks out there.
I guess send him out here.
Yeah, you right about that, John. But nigga, only thing she did was hit the nigga with the little metal thing, and she got shot for hitting that nigga in the leg, dog.
I think they're saying.
Come off my coat.
Yes, 3
That's the
paychecks
crazy
to a
part.
civilian. You brought a civilian into that mess.
And he got manhandled too. That's the fucked up part.
Oh, God. You're not leaving.
That baton to hit that joker with?
It sure ain't hope.
Hey, I got one now.
Now ride a horse out of here. Let me
That
have my
little one to
whole
go clink, 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 clink. You got to hit
Let me
that
have
hole
my
on
whole
the
chance
ground
on
and
my
make that hole
talking
go
about a
back
horse.
out.
have a chance on my horse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
This motherfucker
That
wants a
goddamn
horse.
horse. That motherfucking horse must be important, that nigga.
Let me go get one.
They should have beat him to submission.
You guys ever watch Yellowstone?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now you know why they took motherfuckers to the train station.
Hey, man, come here.
He said, hey man, come here.
Hey, do you know Shiloh Young? Hey, he just shot me. Can you go? Yeah, it shot me in the leg. Can you go up there and help those officers? They can't get him under control.
He asked some civilians to go help.
Okay.
Like a
Okay,
pro.
thank you.
Craziest shit ever.
Oh, they'll come. Okay. Where are you shot? Right here in the leg. It's just the. Do you need something? The bullet's just stuck in my leg.
So bitch, get over to your car so you can put a tourniquet on it or something. Bitch, shut your car.
I don't think they know where they're going. Headquarters, get a hold of that ambulance and send him
I'm about to fight.
towards the
I am
racetrack
about
that's
to
dead end by
fight.
Buffington.
This video was sent to me by Guerrilla Publishing, who's working on a full documentary involving years of corruption and incompetence at this police department. They recently got the city manager fired and have uncovered a shocking background about the male officer that you saw in this video. But I don't want to spoil it for you here. Make sure to head over there and subscribe for the full story. There's also a link to a Facebook page, Sallisaw Transparency, created by the local residents who had had enough of the incompetence and corruption in their town and decided to do something about it.
Well, that's crazy, boy. So the question I got for y'all, man, is when the situation is bad, because you know we see different situations on here where we didn't see officers go ahead and go and take them down. But do you think asking them people to come in was necessary?
No, it wasn't.
It was. Because if that guy wasn't there, there'd be 3 dead officers.
Yep.
Because these officers are afraid to shoot when they have reason to shoot now.
They had multiple opportunities.
But they're scared to death too. And I can't say I blame them.
They have multiple. They did have multiple opportunities to shoot.
That was just too much overpowering for them, bro. That was crazy.
Was that a sign? Was that sign of weak men?
Dude, that guy's probably
sign of poor training.
that guy's probably 60 years old.
That guy was a sign of poor training.
Was that a sign of weak men?
On
the
physical side of the game, yeah.
It was a sign of poor training.
No, still weak.
He weak as fuck.
There were women there.
Yeah, they could.
There was a guy who wasn't even a cop there. We really gonna still start saying weak men?
Yeah, the men that was weak. I would expect women. I would expect women who have been trained to outpower a man.
That's bullshit.
I would expect women who have been trained to outpower a man. I don't expect them to do it. I don't know how to get around this.
They aren't trained to outpower men, sir.
Say it again.
No, he's gonna say all the bullshit he wants. He is no actual Like,
No,
but I don't,
they're
don't
not
need-
trained
I
to
don't know why we're trying to
overpower men.
entertain this.
They're not trained to outpower men. Is that what you said, Miguel? Oh yeah, I
No.
guess I agree with that. They can't. So therefore, the men that were there were weak.
Because all men are trained to outpower men.
There was one guy there who was pretty fucking strong, John.
No. The question is, are men trained to outpower men?
Yes, they are.
Wait, really?
No, they're
Men are trained to outpower men? Okay, under what
No,
doctrine?
no. I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. I take that back.
You want to rock? You sure you want to stand on that, John? Men
I
are
take that
trained
back.
to outpower
I take
men?
that back.
Oh,
They're
oh,
trained.
all
They're
men
trained
that are
to. They're
not trained
trained
are
to
weak men, right?
subdue.
Are
They're
weak
trained to
men, right?
subdue.
No.
Say that again.
Really? Men are trained to subdue? Who?
Yes,
Okay.
they are.
Okay, what men are that?
Those cops. The cop is trained to subdue.
No, that's not what I said. Men are trained because you said men. Men are trained. Men are
The
trained to
men in
outpower
this
men.
situation. The men in this situation was a cop.
Are
The men
men?
in this situation was a cop.
I was very specific in my question. Are men?
I'm talking about in this video. The man was a cop.
Now we're referring to the video because your statement wasn't about people in the video.
No, in this one it was about the video. This was about the video. The man in this video was a
Did
cop.
I hear the men in the video or did I hear men?
The men in this video.
Oh, the men in this video. Oh, that's new.
No, it's not new. That's what I said earlier.
Definitely not what I said.
All right, y'all. So we're about to get. We about to have a cop that go unhinged. Just what they say. So we're gonna get what y'all think after we watch the video. Enjoy.
I'm not interfering. Interference is physical. Move. I'm out the way. That's over here. It's getting out of control. Okay, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Move back. I'm back. Move back. Move back. Yeah, you're going to give me your name and your badge number. It's Officer Murray. Yeah, I'm going to file a complaint. You threatening me now. Yeah. I know who you think you're talking to.
It wasn't a threat, but okay.
What's your name and your badge number? First Amendment, you ever heard of it?
Yo, look at the camera, please.
You can see on the camera. I'm saying, try to coconut, man. Try to get my money for the coconut.
Let's see. $1. I try to give $1 to the coconut.
Did I tell you to stop talking? Stop talking.
Hello? Yeah, it's the whole crazy thing. This guy is,
What is happening here?
Yeah, same thing I said, Reza.
This is already starting off bad.
That's why I kept it for the last, brother.
He's detained? For what crime? What crime?
Sir.
What crime is he detained for?
Am I being detained?
For what crime?
For what? Petty theft. Stay here. Petty theft?
What's your probable cause of that?
Where's the proof?
What's your reasonable articulable suspicion? What's your proof of that?
You go somewhere else. You're interfering.
Shut your ass up. Interference is physical. Move. I'm out the way. That's over here.
It's getting out of control.
Okay, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Control. Move back.
I'm back.
Move back.
Move back. Yeah, you gonna give me your name and your badge number.
It's Officer Murray.
Yeah, I'm gonna file a complaint. You threatening me now.
It wasn't a threat.
I know who you think you're talking to.
Don't give me $1. Move back. Move back. Move back. Move back. Move back.
I'm back. How far you want me to move back? I'm back. You just want to be a bully now.
Damn. They say he stole. What the fucking money at? My brother just came. And then he talking about he gonna put us to jail.
I got it, sis. I got it, sis.
We got the right to vote. We got
She said we got a right to vote.
Why am I being detained? Why he just tried to kill me? And I'm telling you that. And he's not in court. He's not in court. He's just trying to kill other people. He's just doing my friend and kid and family.
Hey, can I get a supervisor here?
What the
Can I get a
hell?
supervisor here? He threatened me. I need a supervisor. I need a supervisor on scene.
He really didn't, but
Call
okay.
me a supervisor, please. You don't see a problem with this big man? I do. I told him. The white guy did? He almost hit my car. Oh, he's not paying no attention to you. He's putting him in handcuffs, though. They charging him talking about petty theft. You have no probable cause of petty theft. You called the supervisor? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I seen it. I told him that.
See, how do these people know what they got probable cause for?
He drove you in the parking lot. You need to press charges too, because he drove you in the parking lot. We're gonna pull these cameras.
Nah, he just want to intimidate. He don't care. He just want to intimidate. Y'all not listening to the witness, huh? Y'all not listening to the witness. Because he looks like you, right? So you don't listen to the witness.
OG, is he harassing that cop?
I don't know yet. I'm going you soon as supervisor get here. Because you don't come up in my face like you run nothing. You don't run nothing here. Yeah, I am. I'm telling
Can y'all see what city is on Beach car?
Absolutely.
Oh, this is Florida.
Oh, Florida?
Yeah, this is Florida.
Lauderdale.
Lauderdale? Okay.
Make sure you come in my face when the supervisor get here. Yeah. I take that as a threat.
Yeah, they got it on the side of their car, Lauderdale.
Yeah, I can't see. I still make out the letter.
They know who I am.
Oh, you good?
That's why he can't
Yeah, that shit
intimidate
crazy,
me.
though.
You know, backing up here.
This nigga crazy.
You gonna find out.
Sure, he won't.
I don't think you should be representing Lauderdale. You're not a good representation.
Lauderdale.
You a bully and a tyrant. Why you ain't arresting him? You got a witness. How do you know that? How do you know that? How do you know? So what?
Oh, Jesus.
He just killed somebody. He just killed somebody.
He killed somebody?
I'm
Really?
telling you, he just killed somebody. Yes. Yes. I witnessed him kill somebody.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I would charge him with reporting a fake crime.
He just killed somebody. So if we taking people's word for it, lock him up.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
So why'd you put him in handcuffs without probable cause? No, he didn't.
Oh, my
You
Jesus.
gotta investigate. You can't detain him.
Yes, they can.
This
Why
is
would you
crazy.
detain him without any probable cause? We'll see.
You're doing too much.
We'll see.
He said Jojo stole his money. Well, what
Hey, y'all acting like order followers right now. He should not be detained. Y'all acting like order followers.
This is the kind of person behind a
Why
camera I
isn't he
worry about.
detained? You got a witness right here that he was the victim.
Were you involved?
That's my cousin.
That's your cousin.
Yes, that's my cousin. You got a
I
witness
meant they far from
that
being
sees
related.
what he did. He's the victim, and y'all put him in handcuffs.
Were you in the car or anything like that?
Tell him.
I'm asking you.
No, I wasn't in the car. I was right here the whole time.
And that's your cousin.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I still want to know why he's not in handcuffs and he's the aggressor. You got an eyewitness right here that he's the victim and he's in handcuffs.
I need your video.
I need you to take my number, but you claim to be family?
Okay. I'm saying, but why he's not being detained? You have witness saying that you drove my brother through the parking lot. So why he's not being detained? My brother said he want a cup of water, and then y'all said y'all want to arrest him. The fact that he was in the stove talking about he was in the video.
Goddamn camera don't work.
Maybe if you actually started conversing with the police instead of just yelling at them, they might want to listen to you.
Yeah, that one right there.
Yo, all right, Kingdom Minded. So all they did was get in the way.
Yeah. I'm telling that you doing too much needs to be a charge.
Y'all tripping. Y'all taking the game too far. This is a part of being out there on the streets. Ain't nothing controlled.
This
He's a
was meddling.
complete problem for the Lauderdale Police Department.
Absolutely
You
meddling.
guys seen the aggressive attitude he tried to display with me. I cannot be intimidated, but he damn sure tries. So we have a supervisor that's going to arrive to the scene. So the situation
That's
is,
funny because he did
this
back up.
guy who's driving this car, obviously has some type of mental deficiency. I don't know him personally like that, but obviously he has some type of mental issues. And there was some type of alleged money
A
exchange
liar and a fire
between
starter.
this particular vehicle here, who was coming to purchase this vehicle, and the gentleman. Obviously, there was some type of reneging going on. I don't know. This is allegedly. This is what I'm gathering. But even if that is the fact, it becomes civil. And B, where's the contract proving that there was an agreement for whatever money that he's claiming transpired between him and the person that they decide to put in the back of a police car, who is the victim, who have an eyewitness that said that this man was the aggressor. That man was the aggressor, yet still he's being talked to cordially, standing outside of his vehicle, free motion, while the victim, who doesn't look like them, is handcuffed in the back of this police vehicle.
Because he was acting a fool.
The gentleman there in the blue shirt is an eyewitness.
Is that a sign to be locked up?
He's an eyewitness. He saw what happened. He told them what happened, and yet and still, this man is in the back of the police car. So we're waiting on the supervisor to come, because this man claims he don't know who I am, and he's going to learn who I am today.
Nobody can really watch her.
Job requested you.
OG.
Yes, sir.
This man is delusional.
I wouldn't say that, but
he is delusional for thinking that somehow first of all, he's a liar and an instigator, and delusional to believe that somehow he has some power over his self-proclaimed notoriety when it comes to the cops.
Yeah. And that theft is a civil charge.
He has self-delusions of grandeur. He really believes he is the most important thing standing on that street.
Yes, sir.
That's what I claim.
Okay. I requested you. All right.
No different than these Moors and shit and sovereign citizens we keep seeing.
All right, guys. So the sergeant is here. I did have an opportunity to speak with her to file a verbal complaint against that officer. So once again, the story seems to be that they went inside of this establishment, 7-Eleven here. They reviewed the cameras here of what happened. Hopefully they got his actions on camera. They still have the gentleman detained in the back of the car. He has no money on him. This gentleman couldn't produce any type of contract to say that he had an agreement, that he paid him a certain amount of money. So again, this becomes.
I'll bet you they got a. I'll bet you they got a text message though.
This man of stealing his money. That is above and beyond what the police department can do. They cannot convict someone on the streets of the hearsay of someone else. That other officer convicted that man and said that he stole $350 without
He
doing
didn't
a
convict him.
proper,
He just
thorough
detained him.
investigation, and to leave it up to detectives or the prosecutors to determine if there had been theft. That is not the job of the police officer to convict that man and says
He
absolutely
didn't convict him.
no
Stop saying
$50.
convict him.
That officer is
He did not convict.
So now these officers are in the huddle. They're discussing some matters. What I don't know, but they still have that gentleman in the car. They still have him in the police car. Okay, so from the witness point of view, the guy in the truck here was the aggressor. All of them went over to talk to him. I don't want to speculate until we see it happens, but you guys know what it looks like. We know what the right thing seems to be. So we're going to see if they're going to
Did
take
the
any
witness
action
see the
towards this
entire
guy
incident?
for what they just saw on video camera. Let me get a better angle.
Yeah.
Wanted to speak to me?
Well, yeah. So, guys, every conversation that I have isn't always recorded because sometimes I want to make the cop feel comfortable enough to talk to me like a person instead of cop-splaining. So I did turn off the camera when the sergeant came to speak with me.
And there you lose all credibility.
Every last bit of it.
Absolutely.
You wanted me to speak to that officer.
Because you've been recording the whole time. Why cut it off now?
Correct.
You didn't want to file a formal complaint, right? You just wanted me to speak to him about how he spoke to you.
He said a formal complaint.
As long as it's some type of corrective act.
All right, so I'll make sure I speak to him, and then
we'll view the video first. Before you speak to him, yeah.
Did you email it already?
No, not yet, because I haven't done it yet. Okay. But once you see it, that's when you speak to him. If you feel like he was unprofessional.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'll address
Like, if I'm wrong, then you don't have to speak to him. But if you feel like he was
And you
unprofessional,
gotta speak to him.
then address that, because I do pay taxes in this city.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, as I was saying, that was official police business, so I recorded that. However, to get my point across, to get my sentiments across to her, I want to speak to her on a more personal level. So I try to make them feel comfortable by turning the camera off to let them know that they can speak to me as a human being. And once I'm able to do that, then I get a lot more, how can I say, what's the word? I get a lot more cooperation or understanding.
Can you stop it for a second?
Tactic.
Well, maybe if you approached all police like that, you'd get the same thing. I mean, do you see how the two different ways of communicating work out and their outcomes?
This is what happened when basically there's a man-on-man disagreement. It's a power struggle.
And who has the power?
Not him. That's
Not
for
him.
sure.
But he surely does believe he has the power to have me say so.
But who has the power though?
The power to do what in this? The power to control the scene, the officer, 100%.
Absolutely, the officer. It's their scene.
The one with the badge and the gun.
And see,
the one who's
this
actually
man
actively working.
So answering that question, do you see why it's a problem?
What problem do you? But OG, what problem do you see?
What problem did you see?
I seen 3-4 different interactions with police officers.
And what was the problem?
And you can't tell me on all them police reactions and even the stuff that they heard, this dude wasn't being solid. He wasn't talking to this dude like he was whispering in his ear or something. Everybody heard this nigga word. So again, you look for the stuff that you want to look for, bro. But I'm looking at the overall. If the person is in the wrong, the person is in the wrong. Okay, the part I'm talking about is again, it's several officers out there, bro. It's several of them that didn't talk to, that walked up to him and talked to him and everything, bro. But again, because you in power, which I just asked y'all who has the power, y'all told me who do. So you dictate that. So when you got the dictation of power, bro, is it meant for you to do it in a certain way, or can you just
which way
freelance?
Which way did
you?
I'm
only looking at. Look. This is only what you. This is only what you seeing. We observing something. So if you seen that this dude was a little bit aggressive, over talkative, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, cool, no problem. Had no problem with you on that. But when it comes to certain officers, bro, having a conversation with him, bro, yeah, bro, some of that shit, bro, just I understand it's pissing you off. I understand that it's doing all that other shit, bro. But goddamn, bro, come on, man.
No, but what I saw, OG, is the officer tried to talk to him like a man the first 2 times.
He even told him what the situation was.
When he didn't react,
exactly, and he did.
When he didn't react,
what happened to his calm manner, bro?
There was a situation that was taking place. My man stayed in that area. He wanted him to move. He spoke to him twice before he had to literally yell because he was not going along with what was going on there. He had to do it 3 times.
And I understand that, bro. I get all
and
that.
That's trained. It's called escalation.
Right.
I understand all that too. But again, if he's escalating something, if this dude is escalating something, which is you talking about the black dude, when he's sitting here talking to him,
I'm talking about the officer.
Stop escalating.
You can't.
Who can't?
And the police shouldn't be expected to.
Why not?
OG, I have to say,
Because
this guy with the camera is in the wrong.
De-escalation didn't work.
Say that again, wrestler.
This guy with the camera is in the wrong.
I know that, bro. I'm not saying that, bro.
And the way how the cop handled it,
bro, he didn't handle it right, bro. He didn't handle that situation right. No matter however you put it, bro, you can make it seem like, bro. Like again, that's why I asked you at first, bro, who was in power. I gave you that he's in power. That he had. Okay, bro. Say what you're gonna say, bro, so I can speak.
What did he do to you? What action did that officer do?
Nothing.
And what did
personally to me, bro? To me, he didn't do nothing to me. What he did was, bro, he used that power thing, bro. Again, you can't. The way that each other is speaking to them, bro, I get that, bro. But again, some of these people, bro, I don't believe, bro, they should be officers, bro, because that type of shit that they. But again, bro, that's only how I see it, fam. I'm not worried about how you guys see things, bro, because y'all want this nigga to
anything wrong,
bro. Again, bro, cut me off one more time, bro. I hate to say this, bro. I don't never do you like that, bro. I just literally said, say what you're gonna say so I can speak. As soon as I get ready to speak, bro, you cut me off again. So again, say what you want to say, bro, because I'm not cutting you. I'm listening to everything that you're saying. We can have a disagreement, agree to disagree, sir. But what you're not going to do is try to tell me what I should dictate or how I should think. Now, if I think
I'm not trying to do that, OG. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. Because right now it doesn't add up. Your statements before and the statement you just made don't go together.
I guess the part where we're finding a little bit of confusion, OG, is the fact that if he handled the wrong way, how exactly should he have handled it outside the de-escalation of he was being nice?
Like every other officer, sir. Don't mean to cut you off, but seriously,
I don't know what that means.
That's the point it's more than him out there talking to the dude, bro. We just seen several officers, bro, come up to him. This nigga was talking crazy to them. Ain't listen. They kept on doing their motherfucking job, bro. Don't act like you didn't see that, bro. This the shit I be talking about, bro. Like, we literally just watched the fat white officer and another officer, bro. Then the black officer walked up to the nigga, not including the goddamn one with the goddamn the goddamn supervisor. I left her up out of it, bro, because I'm only looking at those who on the scene. Now, even the dude told him to get back. Yeah, he told him to get back. He wasn't paying attention. He talking about I'm getting back. Even the point he was like, you can't make me get back. Nigga, he made you get back. All this shit that you talking is just nothing but fluff. It's how the officers handle that shit, bro. You got so fucking mad, bro, when you were sitting here talking to him calmly, telling him, hey, man, just get back, please, just get back. I'm trying to handle the scene. Get the fuck back. Like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Chill the fuck out, bro. Like, nigga, bro, I understand what you're going through, my nigga, fool, but if you just can't continue to tell this man to get back without getting upset and conducting yourself in that type of way, because there's other people that's looking at you, my nigga. It ain't just you out there, bro. You just because you got the power, my nigga, fool, don't mean, bro, that you got to come out your body. Only thing I'm saying is be a motherfucking professional, bro. If the nigga ain't listening to you, bro, to the point, bro, where it's really fucking you up on your investigation or impeding you and your dudes from doing your job, you know what you need to do? Lock his dumb ass up. Ain't that a part of your job, bro? But no, when I bring that shit up, because that's how I feel about the situation, you're going to tell me, no, bro. You're not going to listen to my point of view. You're not going to see where I'm coming from because you believe that this dude was doing all right, bro, and it's cool for them type of officers to do that. No, bro, that's what leads to dumb shit. That's what leads nigga to why we telling y'all about transparency. You want these people out here, bro, to see the officers, bro, in good light. Now, if I seen this officer sit here and let these dumbass motherfuckers out here, I'm not saying these people's behavior is perfect, bro. I'm not saying these people's behavior is right. I'm talking about the civilians that's out there talking all crazy and shit. They walking around. He ain't did this. He ain't did. You got people in the chat talk about all this and that. He ain't an auditor. He this and that. Okay, bro, understand what you feeling, my nigga. Look at the fucking video. Get out your fucking feelings and look at the video, bro. It didn't explain what the hell your eyes are seeing. And then if your eyes are seeing the same thing that I'm saying, I understand. But if your eyes are seeing something different, that's why I asked the question. Because I'm seeing it one way.
What are you making? I want to make sure I understand the point you're making. Make sure I just follow. You said what the cop, the rest of the cop seeing to keep their demeanor at a certain level.
Yes.
That one cop went to a 10. That cop went to a 10.
And it could have got worse than that, bro. That nigga, if he would have felt some type of way and said, this nigga said, bro, that officer could have put hands on him and would have been like, oh, he was aggressive towards the officer. Bro, I'm not trying to see that shit. I don't like them type of interactions between police. Because be honest with you, bro, you can talk all the shit you want to talk on the side. Just let me do my motherfucking job. And I'm a person that's going to look at that situation like, bro, you should be fucking quiet. You shouldn't be saying nothing. That's what I'm saying about this dude, Nick. He ain't in the right for doing all that yelling and all that yelling and telling people what to do and all this. Bro, you out there fucking causing a fucking scene. I'm not giving you no credence for what the fuck you doing out here, bro. But at the same time, you didn't ask me that. I'm telling you that. But in your head, you think, oh, this nigga trying to take up for him. No, bro, I'm not trying to take up for this dude. But what I'm saying is wrong on all sides. All them niggas shouldn't have been out there. They should have kept their fucking mouth closed. They should have let the police handle the situation. Y'all out there making this shit worse than what the fuck it's supposed to be.
So I probably missed it. I heard him say it. How many times did he say get back before the guy got back? I remember him saying like a couple times.
4 or 5 times, sir.
Okay, 4 or 5 times. 4 or 5 times. How many times at what point did he move when after he said it though? Because I actually remember
the last time.
The last time.
Yeah, it's verbal escalation. It's a trained tactic.
And that's when he got mad. Because that's the time when he really raised his voice.
And that's the motherfucking problem, bro.
So he should have never raised his voice.
So my question to you, OG, is
nah, bro. He should have just kept on. He should have told that nigga one more time, bro. If you don't want to get back, hey, get one of his partners. Because hey, he got a camera out here. Which color? We're gonna make sure your camera's straight, bro. You didn't want to listen to me. I literally told you 5 times. It's on your camera. It's going to be on these body cameras or whatever cameras is looking at us. I'm about to go ahead and put you in with your collar, bro. I wouldn't have no problem with that, fam.
Okay, tell you one more time. So you answer the question for that.
Again, bro. If this dude would have told him one more time to back the fuck up, and he would have never backed up, and he would have told one of them officers that was standing above that dude, hey, come on over here real quick so we can go ahead and put him in handcuffs, get him out the way. He distracting us. I wouldn't have no problem with that.
Okay.
Because nigga, you didn't get the fuck back.
So your point is, what you don't like is he raised his voice at him. You want to keep
bro,
a kingdom,
because you can't, bro, because you can't do that
so
shit.
you want to
to
keep
people,
you want him to keep a calm demeanor and just put him in handcuffs while he doing it.
You don't have to be calm, sir. You got to protect
Okay.
yourself out here. That dude wasn't doing. That's different, John.
I'm just
not
asking.
trying to move.
I'm just trying to follow you.
We sticking to what we straight seen on this video, bro. And what we just seen on this video, bro, is this nigga wasn't listening to him, bro. So he got in his motherfucking feelings and he did some type of tactic. Well, that type of tactic right there, bro, don't work for everybody. And again, you can't hit somebody, bro, and expect them not to hit you back. You can't talk to some people some type of way and expect for them not to talk to you a certain way back. You want respect, you give respect, sir. It doesn't work like that. But again, they have the power. So when he kept on telling him to get the fuck back and he said the shit, you can't make me get back, but he stepped the fuck back, nigga, you lying to yourself, bro. He just made you get back by that power, bro. Because you know you can't fight this motherfucker. You know you can't do him like you do anybody else on the street. Because why? He's a police officer.
Or maybe he didn't want to get arrested for impeding during investigation, OG.
I understand that part, bro. But again, bro, if you're not listening, it's nothing wrong with your ass getting arrested, bro, because your dumb ass wasn't listening. The nigga keep on telling me get out the car, don't get out the car. I can't get mad at the nigga, bro, for locking me up. That's all I'm saying, bro. But when somebody's not following your directions, bro, do they give you the right, bro, to come out of yourself, bro? To go to a 10?
Yes.
Officers
are legally permitted to escalate their use of force, including verbal, to the subject's level.
OG, I don't think. Okay, so the way I interpret that cop, I don't think he got outside himself.
I think
when he, no, okay, I'm saying how I interpret, how I saw it.
Yeah.
What I saw was the cop raised the level to control the situation. I don't think he got outside himself though. I think he knew exactly what he was doing and what he was saying.
He didn't cuss at him or anything.
And he left. And he turned around and left. After the guy did what he told him to do, he separated himself and went on with his job.
Never went back to him.
I don't see it that way, fam.
We listen, OG, we gathered that, but we are seeing something the same way.
And me and Reza agree on this one. That's crazy.
Shut up, John, shut up. We're all seeing.
No, that's not crazy, bro. Look, you're gonna agree on things, bro. We all gonna see stuff different.
I don't want that KP, bro. I don't want that KP. I'm saying that we're all seeing it the same way.
I mean, shit, y'all, bro. It is what it is. I'm not about to again, bro. I can't change, bro, what the hell I see, bro. Just straight up. I can't change what I see, bro. I'm not sitting here saying, bro, that everything else this officer did, bro. I ain't saying, bro, oh, he didn't put no hands on him or nothing like that, bro. So that just make it all good. No, sir. It don't. You still look bad in my eyes, bro. Because your ass should have never did all that dumb shit. You should just kept on doing what the fuck you was doing, bro. Again, if he would have impeded your shit, bro, lock his ass up, bro. I have no problem with that. If he not listening to you, bro, do what you got to do as an officer, bro. It's your right.
So you believe that it's okay for people to be locked up in order to control a scene?
Bro, if that's what the law say, bro, because obviously if I say something different, I'm going to get some bullshit like I just got a few minutes ago.
Yeah, but the problem is,
so
OG,
if you're
right?
going to, yes, bro. So if you got to do what you got to do, bro, then yeah, bro.
OG, it can't be that simply just because it's something opposed to what your thing. It's bullshit.
You say so.
OG, because what this guy is fishing for is an arrest on First Amendment grounds.
Again, I don't care about that fishing. Again, see, and look, now we're going to another aspect. I don't care what the dude looking for. It's up to you. If you doing your goddamn job, he's not going to get that, sir.
That's all going to depend on a jury, not law, sir.
No, it's not.
Because that's civil.
It's not, sir.
Yes, it is, sir, because that's civil.
What did I just say, Mayo?
You said it's not. I disagreed and said it is.
No, sir, that's not what I said. I said, what did
I?
I just say, sir?
It's not.
What did I just say, sir?
I said it was civil. You disagreed.
What did I say when I disagreed?
It's not.
Your last words was "it's not." That's what he's saying.
Can anybody tell me what I said?
I'm confused now. I'm actually trying to figure out what you said too. I got confused on that one myself.
The only part that obviously the only part that you heard is not. So then, can anybody tell me what I just said?
Give me a moment.
To me, it sounded like you said, I said it's civil, and you said it's not. ITS, apostrophe S, not. Because I said it had nothing to do with law. When it comes to
you can't just arrest anyone for anything, but yeah. But I'm looking for.
And the lawsuit is going to a civilian jury with feelings and no clear law.
Give me a second. Hold up, y'all. Give me a second.
OG, because what this guy is fishing for is an arrest on First Amendment grounds.
Again, I don't care about that fishing. Again, see, and look, now we're going to another aspect. I don't care what the dude looking for. It's up to you. If you doing your goddamn job, he's not going to get that, sir.
That's all going to depend on a jury, not law, sir.
No, it's not.
Because that's civil.
It's not, sir.
Yes, it is, sir.
Okay, so stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. So the question was, before I said it's not, and I said it's not 2 times, when he brought up the other question and talking about his civil and stuff, when he was talking about the, because I just got through listening to it. Like I said, he was playing at the same time I was playing. I was about to pull it up for him so I can get straight to the part I was trying to get to. What was the question that was asked? Oh, no, Jesus.
If it's civil or not.
I wasn't even fucking talking about you playing the thing, bro. I was talking about resin playing. I got 3 screens going, bro. I got it playing over here on this side, and then I heard it twice over here. So I was trying to tell him to stop it because I was playing it on my side, so I can get straight to the point I was getting to. Now, I hate to say this again. Can you please play it over, bro?
Okay, hold on. Hold on. All right, here we go.
OG, because what this guy is fishing for is an arrest on First Amendment grounds.
Again, I don't care about that fishing. Again, see, and look, now we're going to another aspect. I don't care what the dude looking for. It's up to you. If you doing your goddamn job, he's not going to get that, sir. Stop right there. That was the point I was making, bro. And then right after I said that, listen what happened. Play it, sir.
That's all going to depend on a jury, not law, sir.
No, it's not.
Because that's
stop right
civil.
there. Now, What he was talking about was this dude out there fishing so he can get a lawsuit. And the only thing I was saying, bro, again, was if the police officer was doing a job and he can be out there fishing all he want to do, long as the police officer don't fuck up, bro, or do nothing, bro, where this dude can get a lawsuit, they not even gonna go to court. So again, when he brought up, oh, it's gonna go to civil and all that, no, it's not. Because of the simple fact, bro, if the police officer do his goddamn job, let that dude sit over there and record all the fuck he want, talk all the fuck he want. Long as he don't come over there and fuck with them in their investigation, tackle one of them, do anything like that, fuck up and get him to come over there and do something to that dude with that camera. Guess what's gonna happen, Mayo? Nothing.
So here's my question: How far should he be? How far should he be away from an investigation of scene?
Again,
and the thing is, right? We were on the line.
Okay,
you were saying you were telling the officer.
Wait a minute.
I'm asking the question, Mayo. Let me ask my question, and then you can get to it. How far of a perimeter should he have from an investigation?
I believe the nigga should be 20 something feet, at least 15 to 20 feet away. That's what I believe. Now, do they do it? No. Because obviously this nigga wasn't even 5 feet away. The dude was on the ground. The nigga was like 3 foot away from the nigga. I can understand why the police was telling him to get back.
Okay. All right. So we established that part that he still was within that 15 to 20 minute field.
With 50, we said a minute. I thought you were talking about feet. Like, do they need to be close? What you talking about?
I mean to say minute.
Because I'm lost. We talking about the time they there, or we talking about how far you need to be away from the investigation that's going on?
I used the wrong word. I meant to say feet. I said minute. So you can say that he was within that 15 to 20.
No, I believe that this nigga was 3 feet away from the dude that he was on the ground. He should have stepped the fuck back. I believe.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah, y'all said the same thing. Y'all said the same thing.
With you, sir.
Y'all said the same thing right now.
I'm clarifying. Like literally, I'm clarifying. So you can say that he was literally close to that guy because he wasn't far enough between that 15 to 20 feet. Right? Because you said he was 3 feet away from the guy.
We just clarifying what I just said, bro. We both agree on the same thing.
Right. So you agree that the cop then should have told him to back the hell up. I mean, or if anything, he should have known to back the hell up.
Yeah, he should have told him one more time, then locked his ass up. I said that a long time ago. We can go back and listen to me saying that too. What else?
No, you said it. You did say it. I will be saying it. Yeah. I think the script. My bad, bro. You still talking about
that? I don't. No. You guys were just talking and I interjected. But I'm saying I don't think anyone disagreed about whether he should be locked up or not, except for the fact that he would need the probable cause. Because I don't think that people can just start locking people up to secure a scene unless they've actually given them ample time to step back. They should at least get a warning, not just. And again, if they want to disagree with that, you give them the time. But I don't think bracelets should just start coming out, because then we can also say that cops are trampling on people's rights.
And
that's the way I'm looking at it.
And that was my point right there. This guy was, and that's where we were at in the conversation, that the cop's going to put the guy in cuffs. And that's what I was saying, is the guy is actually fishing for a civil lawsuit against the cops on First Amendment ground. He wants to be put into cuffs. That's his goal here. It gets him content and it opens the police up to a lawsuit. Because in civil lawsuits, actual law doesn't matter much. It's all in the perception.
Well, OG, what I was going to say is that even if he was within that 20 feet and he was refusing to leave, like if he didn't get by enough and we just start slapping braces on it, he would have that cause to make it civil to start suing the cops. That's what I'm coming out with that. If we're talking about that, he was
talking
3 feet
about
away.
Again. I'm gonna say this, bro. If this dude sat here and you want to go down this road, which I didn't explain to that goddamn, we just got through here in the back. I wasn't trying to go down this bullshit ass road that y'all do this shit all the time, bro. And I try to stop that shit, bro, by just saying, bro, if the nigga just do his goddamn job, bro, he wouldn't have to worry about all the other shit, bro. That's just basically telling y'all, bro, that I'm trying to help out the cops by just letting them do their job. And again, not trying to get none of these motherfucking auditors, bro, to get no cases on them. Again, that's the first thing we want to go to, bro, when it comes to this type of shit, bro. I don't care about that type of shit, bro, because when it comes to that, you got to go through a jury and a judge and all that bullshit. I'm talking about what we're looking at.
I hear you, OG. I hear you.
So if you hear me,
the
why
thing
the fuck
we can't do is start locking people up? That's my point. We
bro,
can't just start
but again, bro, you're not locking them up just to be locking them up, bro. You wouldn't be in the wrong, my nigga, for locking them up. You're not going out there just seeing somebody walk from outside of the store and just locking them up. I'm just locking you up. You're not just doing it, bro. Again, I'm giving credence to these sorry ass police, my nigga. And I hate to do that shit, bro. But for me to say that, bro, and then for y'all niggas to switch up and be like, oh, no, bro, you got me fucked up. It don't work like that, bro. It don't. Bro.
OG, your only complaint sounds like,
because the nigga don't fucking listen, just like you don't listen about what I just replayed again and just prove my fucking point. I didn't care about the goddamn civil and all that other shit. I was saying, nigga, if that nigga don't move out that square from what he doing, he do his part by just recording the shit and the police do their job, you won't have all that shit. But you know what? It's going to happen anyway because he's baiting them. And that's what the fuck we going to push out here and keep on pushing. No, bro. He got to go out there and make them motherfucking. The police officer come over there and he do something crazy to him, then yeah, bro, you got a lawsuit. But if he don't do that, bro, then what the fuck? That's what I'm saying, bro. Now, what you was gonna say, John? This shit just threw me the fuck off, bro. And I don't understand why y'all not listening to what the fuck I'm saying, bro. And I'm really playing the fucking video.
I'm listening because you said it.
You know what? Let me say something else, bro. When you go back and you make another point, bro, after you just said all what you just said, I get what you're saying. I ain't talking about you, John. Reza, listen to me, bro. I listen to everything that you just said, but do you just realize, bro, if you go back and listen to this video, bro, what you just got through telling me, bro, it's the same thing I said, but in different words. Yours might have been better than mine, bro, but we said the same fucking thing.
Said that we were actually
I know that. I know. But listen to what I'm saying. Bro, I don't think everything is a competition. I just looked at it like what you're saying is
opposition. I wasn't opposed to you.
Yeah, I know you was with me. And that's what I'm telling you, bro. I listened to what you're saying, bro. And that's why I'm really not trying to, you know what I'm saying, seem like I'm mad at you, John and Mayo, bro. It's the point, bro, is like sometimes, bro, when you got to listen to what people saying, bro, because you jump so fast into a conversation, bro, you get that problem like we just had, bro, where you think I'm talking about one thing because I'm saying this, but I'm really talking about a situation because we done already moved the goalpost somewhere else.
And the only situation you was talking about was if we point blank narrowed down, it was you didn't like how the guy escalated his voice. That's the point, right?
Bro, because the shit don't look right, bro. Shit don't look right to people who looking at these videos and shit, bro. The shit don't look right to motherfuckers coming down the street driving past that shit, bro. You got a motherfucking officer yelling at somebody, bro. Where a motherfucker should just be, you know what, bro. Hey, I can raise my voice a little bit and all this other shit. I get, bro. We didn't see other videos, bro. Motherfuckers getting their face, push them and all type of shit, and that shit look fucking crazy. And we say shit about it. But again, bro, it's transparency, bro. I'm saying what the fuck you saying too, bro. So I don't like that shit, bro.
Okay, so basically, since we're talking about the escalation of the voice, the pushback or escalation of the voice is perception, right? You don't like the way it look, but then there's other people who don't mind the way it look.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling y'all. We can have an agreement to disagree on that, bro. Because he gave me what you say, Mayo, about they train them to do something with their voices. What you call it?
It's de-escalation.
Verbal escalation, sir.
Yeah, and you gave a whole thing about it. What you say about
it? There's escalation and there's de-escalation.
Correct.
They're allowed to meet the person's energy, basically.
Exactly.
They're allowed to match their vibe. If you want to put it in today's terms.
And exactly.
Because you're communicating on a level that you know they understand. Because they are communicating at that level.
Correct.
So This is what I seen. And tell me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna tell you y'all point of view, and I'm gonna tell you my point of view. And y'all point of view, y'all saying that he was already loud enough, so when the officer came in his face, he didn't get no louder. He just got to the level that the dude was on, right? And that's for y'all.
No, sir.
I think the officer got louder than the guy. In my opinion, I think the officer got louder than the guy because I think he needed to. In my opinion. No, I'm not sure that's what Mayo's going to say.
There's nothing wrong with it's nothing wrong with that, bro. But that's just what you believe, and I believe you shouldn't. I believe if the nigga talking to you, and like he said, bro, going by what he just said, bro. Yeah, bro. If the niggas, if he talking all yelling, hey, man, hey, bag up, bro. Bag. I understand all that. That's cool, bro. What's with that? If you gonna get on the same level they on. What's cool with that? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you go above that, because you got the power and you got the authority, yeah, bro, it's a problem. That shit look fucking crazy, bro.
Well, isn't it only
going
one
above
person's
that
job
for
to
me,
control
OG?
the situation?
Yeah, going above that for me is actually making an arrest.
That's my point, bro. For you, it's different, bro. Because you talk about arrest. We ain't even going to arrest. We ain't even trying to get this to de-escalate. We trying to or detainment. We ain't even trying to get that far with it. I don't even want to see you get put in handcuffs. I just want the officer to talk to you. If he talking to you in the same tone of voice, I have no fucking problem with that. If you, oh man, hey man, I don't have no problem with that.
I'm gonna chase a rabbit right quick. I'm gonna keep it real short.
Please, go ahead, bro.
Okay, so I think the reason why I have no problem with escalation of the voice, and it could be signs at a time. I don't know. I'm playing football, playing sports. I'm used to seeing aggression like that. So I think that transfers into life for me. Y'all don't think that applies to life? It's like when something needs to be done, you show the energy to be done with, right?
Mm-hmm. It's different for police officers, sir. But you probably gonna think it's different. So I can agree with you when I get on the football field, bro, and somebody tell me some shit, bro. I can literally tell them motherfuckers, you know what? I'm gonna tear your motherfucking head off. And if you ain't physically obtained as me, guess what's gonna happen? I'm gonna tear your fucking head off.
Well, OG.
Okay, so have you ever had a coach? Get on you?
Let me just say real quick. Let me
muff that nigga and everything, bro, because I felt a certain type of way, bro. But then again, I had to think about it, like, bro. I had to let him know, bro. Like, hey, bro, I disrespected you, but you gotta understand, bro. I don't take disrespect. I don't take disrespect like everybody else do. Some of these people on this team, bro, you can talk to like they ain't shit. You can berate them. You can whoop the whoop. I'll take your shit and I laugh at it, bro. But when you get to that point, bro, where when you outhinge yourself, when you come out your body, sir, like if you talking to me and I start laughing in your face and you feel like you got to disrespect me by trying to choke me or something, yeah, bro, I'm gonna dunk you on your motherfucking neck.
Okay, so
it's different. But if you're talking to me,
that's actually different. That's actually different what I'm talking about.
I understand that. So if he's just talking to me, yeah, bro, I can take that shit, bro, no problem. But everybody can't do that. Everybody ain't me. Everybody ain't you. Everybody ain't wrestling, and everybody ain't Mayo. So somebody just talking to them any type of way, bro, they gonna handle it any type of way. They gonna handle it. Again, I'm gonna laugh at you, but once you do something past that, bro, then yeah, bro, it's up to me to be discretive. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't have to be because I can go ahead and dunk you on your neck. So I get where you coming from. That's why I say you ain't got to go down the rabbit hole, bro. I get where you coming from with that.
Okay.
Well, look, so no chaser. Check this out. When police say they're going to detain you and put you in handcuffs, most offenders don't want to be put in handcuffs. Look, you right about that, bro. But again, only thing I'm saying on that part is, bro, if you fucking up out there, bro, and you deserve to get put in handcuffs, bro, because you're not doing what you're supposed to do, I can't say nothing about that. I can't take up for you, bro, because you're not listening, bro. Just like if Big Nick was fucking up, I couldn't get mad at that police officer, bro, for sitting there, bro, putting that nigga in handcuffs. I couldn't get mad at that nigga if he did that. because nigga, you wasn't listening, bro. But that shit didn't happen. But what did happen though is this nigga got mad and shit, bro, because the nigga wasn't listening to him. And that's a sign of people, bro, my nigga. I don't think them type of people, bro, should be on the motherfucking law enforcement, because that's just a little small fraction of something that can be way bigger if he run into somebody, bro, who got a stupid ass mind or just retarded out here in the streets. Then yeah, bro, it's going to be way worse than what the fuck he just ran into with Big Nick. And his type of attitude that he got, his aggression level going to go even higher than what the person level is. And y'all think that shit is cool? That's a sign, fam. I don't like them type of officers, bro. I'd rather have the officers that was out there speaking to that nigga, bro. And when he was talking all crazy and shit, man, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. They just blew that shit past no mind. Long as he ain't pulling a weapon out, long as he ain't did nothing to help to harm my fellow officers, bro, he could talk this shit all the fuck he want to. Ain't that what they supposed to let them niggas do? Or do they supposed to control how the fuck you feel and tell you got to shut the fuck up and you got to be quiet and you got to back up and all this stuff?
He didn't say shut the fuck up.
I understand. I wasn't, again, don't put this on. I'm making an example, sir. I wasn't talking specifically about. See, that's what I'm talking about. We need to stop. You talking about me trying to be the person, bro, to put you in. I'm not trying to be right, bro, at all. I'm just telling y'all what I'm saying.
I'm referring to context because it matters to people listening.
Well, when I went to the context, you guys don't get the context because we just looked at the we just looked at the video, and what we seen was two different things. So if I keep on going back there, we're gonna keep on going in a circle, which I'm not going to do. So what I did was try to bring into just something that didn't even have video. It was just an open scenario, but it wasn't pertaining to anybody. I was just saying something, bro, but I still got cut off and telling me to go back to what we arguing about. So if I go back to what we arguing about again, bro, I believe that if this dude if instead of getting mad, if the dude wasn't listening to him, he should have did what he had to do, which is detain him. So he can finish doing what he need to do with this person, then have a conversation with him and let him know whatever. If I'm going to take you down here because you kept on being belligerent, I'm going to take you down. But if not, hey, I'm going to get you out this car and tell you, man, you can't be doing this shit. And then when my supervisors get here, we're going to have a whole conversation about it. If you want to go that route, however you want to do
it. Hey, fam, I got a 7 o'clock tea time in the morning. Great conversation, though.
All right, John. Well, you're going to miss the movie tonight. So we're about to get ahead there in a second. All right, man. Y'all enjoy. I'm at my field time. I'm at 3 and 3:30. I usually don't go over 3. I usually go to 3, but this conversation been crazy. I like it, but it's been crazy. I ain't mean to cut you off, Wesley. Go ahead, bro.
I'm honestly just slapping bracelets on him. That would have been the thing that landed that cop in water. That would have been going beyond his duty. That's not something that should be propagated because that is bad optics.
What to
yes, to start arresting people to clear up the scene. That's bad optics.
But see, when you say that, you again, bro, I get what you're saying, and you're right about that. But is it bad optics, bro, to show people, my nigga, food that people not listening and the police officers is doing their job? Would that be bad? Would that be bad? So what you just said was it's bad, and I say I agree with that because I know what type of situations you're talking about. But I'm asking you seriously, if this person didn't do nothing but just sit there and just have a conversation, just keep on talking to you, you think the officer should be able to just lock that person up? I believe the answer is going to be no.
Wait, if they're just having a conversation that person just be locked up?
Yeah, so they should just be locked up?
No, but I'm also advocating for the fact they shouldn't be locked up, which is also bad optics because your surrounding people are going to say that for any reason, cops should just start slapping bracelets on you. Yeah. But in order to raise your voice to take control of the situation that was active, it's not like the guy was like so far away. It was an active like literally, as we say, to less than 20 feet. I think the route that he took was a better one than just start locking people up because the optics of just grabbing people, taking them and detaining them is a worse look.
I get you, but if he was in the wrong, just check it out. Because look, in my eyes and your eyes, we see certain things similar. And then certain things we don't see similar. The only thing we don't see similar is you saying overall. And I agree with you overall. I don't think they should be locking people up. But if a person is on the scene and they are impeding them, if they out there fucking up an investigation, you still don't believe they should be put in handcuffs, sir?
I believe that they should be given the warning. And then, of course, If I need to raise my voice, but it gets them to move, it is better than just being like, okay, well, you know what, forget it. Looking like I'm on a power trip and physically removing people, which is the worst looking optics. Because now I am physically, me getting you to move on your own by your own volition is a lot better than me physically restraining you.
Okay.
And hopefully you can see that.
I do. Now check this out. I'm gonna ask you this one more time, brother. A person that's impeding in a detainment or any type of investigations, should they be locked up? And I know your answer because you gave me an answer, but I agree with your answer, bro. I agree with what you just said, but you forgetting. I'm asking you overall.
The answer would always be a resounding yes, but you do give that person a chance.
Exactly. Thank you.
Right?
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I wanted, bro. That's the only thing I wanted. I heard everything that you just said, bro. In the part that you made, bro, in the part that you stood on, and I understand why you stood on it because we're talking about this video. But the thing that you just said was he asked him to get back, and you had no problem with him yelling at him instead of locking him up. You know you said that, right?
Yes, because it's the means to control the situation because it's also part of your training.
I got you. Now, I get everything that you just said. So, can you get where I'm coming from? If that person is still not listening to you and doing what the fuck you need, you should.
Absolutely. We are in agreement.
Up, right?
We are lockstep with that.
All right.
Yes.
So, ain't that on the discretion of that
first? That's what I'm saying.
I understand that, bro. And that's why I think we getting lost at, bro. Because again, if I'm sitting here telling you, bro, if this dude Big Nick, bro, if that police officer felt like all that shit, bro, he made a choice, bro. Instead of pushing him, telling him to keep on getting back, bro, he made a decision, bro, to raise his voice at him, bro. Where I think in my head, bro, oh my God, here we go. Go ahead and say what the fuck you want to say. See what I'm talking about, bro? I swear to God, I try my best, bro.
No, dude, I wasn't trying to. I'm trying to work through this in my own fucking head because to me it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
So it doesn't make sense to you, and you got to figure it out in your head. So the best way for you to figure it out in your head is you see a conversation going.
You got me to the point where I'm talking to myself, man.
Well, Mayo, I'm trying to have a conversation with you and wrestle. I'm trying to stick. I don't want everybody talking at the same time, so that way we all get conflicted on what each other's saying, like we just did a few minutes ago. That's the reason why I told him to go back, so you can see what I was talking about, because I got what you were saying. Obviously, I was listening to what you was talking about, sir. Or am I wrong? Or do I need to look at that a different way? Or was my telling him to go back was meaningless because I didn't understand what I was saying? Or understood
I still
everything
heard what I
said?
heard, sir. I still heard what I heard.
Okay, so that's just.
And I'm not arguing about that. I'm not arguing about that.
Okay, so go ahead and say what you're gonna say and why I made you. Why you so confused.
It's the simple thing, right? He raised his voice to a level where the guy finally complied, right? And what did he do after that? After the guy complied, what did the officer do?
He went back and did his job.
So he disengaged. He de-escalated, disengaged. If he was angry like you suppose, he wouldn't have disengaged. And if he was angry, anger is not something you have control over most of the time. That officer was in 100% control.
Anger is what you don't have control of most of the time. He displayed anger and took his anger away because you're cognizant enough to not know that you shouldn't be angry for something and you know how to calm yourself down. I give you credence for that. Mayo, let me explain something to you, brother. I listen to stuff that you say, bro, but I'm really trying to get you to understand. I need you to start listening to me more. I never said anything. I agree with everything that you just said because everything the officer did afterwards, I already gave credence to that. I don't understand how you didn't hear me say that. I don't understand why you didn't hear me say that.
You were the one that put the anger on the officer.
Well, he was, sir.
No, sir.
And just because
This is
again,
where we disagree. I think he was using verbal escalation successfully and as trained.
okay. And again,
And to be honest with you, OG, sorry, to be honest with you, OG, I do see that's where you and May are having that disconnect in that moment.
I know. I just told him that. But you know the crazy part about it, if I asked that nigga, bro, what we having a disconnect that, he ain't gonna know. Because he wasn't listening to me a few minutes ago, bro.
No. Oh, he just mentioned
wasn't.
It.
He didn't
listening to you.
He just mentioned it. He's just literally mentioning where the disconnect is, that he's having a problem with understanding your point on that. You see it as him being angry, and Mayo sees it as him using verbal de-escalation. You're both seeing it are opposing views on the same thing. That's where the split is actually happening. I'm listening to the both of you.
How you doing, mama? I guess he was listening. How you doing, mama?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing? Sorry, I'm late, y'all. Hey, Wrestler.
You
Hey,
good?
Mayo. Hey, chat fam. I just got home.
Yeah, I told him you was gonna be running late today. You had to run into town, so we had everything set up for you so you can come on in with us. We got a good movie tonight. We're about to cut it on here in just a minute, y'all. I'm about to drop the Rumble link in here so we can get ready to go over there in just a little bit. But yeah, I see where I disconnected.
I mean, unless both y'all tell me I'm the one that got it wrong.
No, that's exactly where I'm at. It's just I don't see anger in that. Because I see anger as something that is uncontrollable. He switched that shit off like a light switch.
Doesn't, yeah, and that's so it was there.
No.
Oh, okay. So what did you switch off?
It was the appearance of aggression, not anger.
Oh, okay. And that's where the disconnect lies. Because in my eyes, bro, it wasn't it. He got mad and got upset because the dude wasn't listening to him. And I just heard we just sat here and told John that shit and kept on telling him that. But then now it's the what? How you say that phrase again to make that sound real good? It was his aggression. And what else? He said it was something else. Because I thought escalation. Yeah.
No, sir, it's communication.
Okay, now it's communication added on to that. I'm just trying to make sure.
Understand what fucking language is, OG? For God fucking sake, body language is communication. Most communication isn't even fucking verbal.
Yeah,
I'm fucking angry. If you don't understand, that's fine. But I do.
That's cool, bro. That's cool, bro. I don't understand body language and none of that. But so he would just aggressively, again.
He was trying to do his job.
Yeah, exactly. I know he was trying to do his job. And again, bro, I gave everything credence that he did to his job that was right, except for that wrong, except for that one thing that I thought that he did wrong. I didn't think that nigga kept his anger. I didn't think that he kept his madness, bro. He stayed mad the whole time he was doing that. I gave the nigga credence, bro, for dropping the shit, bro, and doing his job. But you literally just sat here and told me I don't know nothing about language because you believe or you know what.
No, sir. You're
not
let
me take the belief.
I'm saying.
No, I'm not making fun of what you're saying, bro.
Oh, now it's communication? Yeah, dude, it's always been communication.
That's what I didn't bring up community. That's what you just, bro. You steady adding this other stuff onto it. I got what you were saying the first time when you said it. And then you came back and told me what you thought it was, it added communication onto it. So I said, okay, so we added communication onto it. Bro, I'm only following what you're saying.
Not adding anything to it, sir. If you don't understand that that's communication from the get-go,
I understood it. I think I told y'all they were both having a conversation. I just didn't like the way he was talking in the conversation. I didn't like the way the niggas yelled at him, bro. I thought that shit was weird. And I still think it's a problem with the police officers, bro, yelling at folks and shit, bro, when they can literally just have a conversation with them, which he was doing. Then he got upset and yelled at him. And then he took it back to regular.
His conversation wasn't accepted by the gentleman. His tone of voice was not effective because the gentleman was in his feelings. So he had to meet the gentleman where he was at.
The conversation between both people that I saw was that there was literally a power struggle as to who has control of the situation that was taking place on scene. That's where the problem stemmed. The gentleman with the camera felt that he was the one that had control over the situation, and the cop was the one that had to be the one to take control of the situation, since that he actually is a part of the investigation. And there was a struggle between who was going to be the one to assert themselves in that situation. It was two guys going at it with each other.
Well, come here. Come on.
But when the question was asked from the beginning, who actually has control of that situation, it goes to the police officer because it's his investigation. It's his scene.
Correct. I believe that's what we went over. That's why I asked y'all who had the power. You thought the same thing I thought, bro, after watching the video. Literally, you thought the same thing I just thought. That's the reason why I framed the question the way I framed it.
Well, not. I thought that was the situation before. When police are on scene, they have control of the situation.
Yeah, I know that part, bro. Because when you said it, we all agreed.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think there's anyone that took it away from that. But I'm talking about the gentleman. I don't think he saw it that way. I think he believes he has more civic rights to be able to control the police officers. And that became an argument that really was undertoned in that verbal exchange. And we've seen it before, I won't even say particularly from this man, but we've seen before from other people who have cameras as well, even to the point where they turn around and say, I don't have to do a damn thing because I pay your salary. It wasn't propagated in this conversation, but we've seen those kind of tones that took place beforehand.
Trying to find this Rumble link, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So I can put it back in the back. Or put it in the chat. Maybe here. Look at it. All right. Dropping the Rumble link now, y'all, in the chat. We're going to get ready to slide over there so we can hop on this damn movie. I'm going to try to spam that motherfucker for y'all. Last time, people were saying they couldn't get it. I don't know how they couldn't get it, but it was in there. We'll do it 3 or 4 times so it'll be in there so they don't think see it's the Rumble link. Yeah, y'all, appreciate everybody that came through today. We had a good conversation. We had some arguing up in between there. You know what I'm saying? Different sections of it. It was good. You know what I'm saying? One of these days we'll come to an understanding. I doubt it. But we're going to try. You know what I'm saying? It's just words. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody up here heard about nothing. It's how we get down. We stand on our own squares. You say what?
My feelings are hurt.
Nah, I doubt it. Shit, you know how we do. We laugh most of this shit off, bro. Once we get up off the stream, we go back to our regular life. This ain't something that we carry with us. But for all those who went over to the OGDoDirty channel, man, and hit the like button, I appreciate you. Gave me some watch hours, whatever I see. It's about 3 people over there so far. They're still sitting over the 3 that's sitting over there. I appreciate you very, very, very much. For those who sent the super chat saying, I appreciate y'all sending the super chat saying, supporting the Porsche channel. You know what I'm saying? Looking out for Tom, you know what I'm saying? And Kai, you know what I'm saying? And the Porsche family, you know what I'm saying? For those who came through and supported me and supported whoever else, man, we appreciate y'all. Just want to let y'all know that. We're about to go over the Rumble. The link should be in the chat. I dropped it. I spammed it in there. So if y'all want to clink that, we got a movie. Like I said, I put it in there. Nobody guessed it. So I guess it's going to be a mystery movie for everybody. So I hope y'all enjoy. It is a fantasy drama thriller. So, you know what I'm saying? Got a little bit of everything in there. You know what I'm saying? I just thought it was a good movie. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to enjoy it just like as much as I enjoyed it. So about to get ready to cut off YouTube's. I got to remember how to do this shit.
You can do it.
Yeah, but I say that every time, Mama. But then as soon as I get through, what you call it, niggas get to laugh at me because I ain't cut that shit off.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, how do you cut that shit off, bro? Because if I hit remove, it's gonna remove the whole damn thing.
No, it shouldn't. It should just remove the YouTube. Or you want me to do it?
Yeah, remove both of them YouTubes, bro, so we can go straight to Rumble, bro. Because every time I hit remove, it take that whole thing off. I don't even see that bitch on my page no more.
All right. Later, y'all. Later, everybody.
Peace.
Let's see. Remove.